Oh, Switcherino.
Wow.
Switcherino. Am I in focus?
Yeah.
I think so.
You want me to try it? You look good. Everything's good. Yeah, we've all been having power outages, so all the equipment's been going off and on. Of course, that's why the show's late. No other reason.
What a week.
It has been quite a week.
What a week.
It's really shitty in a number of different ways.
Natural disasters,
Well,
looming down on you.
at first, I was like, well, it's good that it doesn't really affect me. But then I realized, okay, Vito, you know how you've been like thinking about, I would like occasionally I'll go on Zillow and go, yeah, give me a couple of years, maybe I'll buy one of these properties. And I realized 10,000 houses just disappeared. All those people are going to be buying up whatever houses are in the area. Like the housing crisis is just about to get way worse in LA. So
Wait, why? Because those people are going to buy other houses to live in?
Yeah.
With what?
I mean, a lot of them have money or something. They might rent, but they got to live somewhere.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
They could live in tents.
Yeah, we'll set up tents for them.
So now you're back to what? No house dream for you?
We'll see what happens.
Maybe you could get some fire relief.
Maybe I'll get fire relief, yeah.
You could pretend that you were burned out of your house.
I don't think the fire relief's going to be good. I should have, you know who I should have brought in for this episode? Because I should have let him tell this story.
Who? You're going to have somebody come in this episode? Who?
Dr. Kevin.
Okay, why?
Well, Dr. Kevin, I think you know this, has recently gone through a horrific divorce. Very sad.
No.
Yeah.
And whose fault was it?
I mean, it's the woman. What do you mean?
Okay.
It's a divorce.
Yeah.
It's not a business proposal.
She got too big.
So anyway, I've been talking to him for the last I think this was like 6 months ago they got divorced. Maybe a year. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've been talking to him. He's really bummed out.
What do you talk about?
Well, I'm not just talking to him about just the divorce, but like, we talk about, I mean, he's kind of on the MRA train, it seems like. He's like, I'm listening to a lot of Rogan, man. I'm listening to a lot of...
Has he read my book?
He should.
He's
He'd probably like it.
Yeah, get him a copy for Christmas.
So
for Valentine's Day.
I know the sad... And I think I had talked to you where he said, like, he has this house, but everybody moved out. So he's like, maybe I could use it as like a podcast studio or something.
Oh, that's what we need, a divorce podcast studio.
In his divorce house.
Yeah, commune. All the divorced dads can go there and podcast.
Well, I'll say all his,
set the tone.
I think the money situation, I don't know exactly what happened, but it did come down to, he went, you know what, I just can't make it work. It's not financially viable. This house I had for 10 years,
right?
I got to sell it, and it eats away at my heart. That's the house where I raised my children, but I got to sell the house. He goes and he just tears me up inside.
Yeah, okay.
And then like 2 days ago, he sold it like 3 months ago. 2 days ago, he calls me up. He goes, "Oh my God, I'm the luckiest motherfucker who ever lived, because that fucking thing burned to the ground."
His house burned to the ground?
Dude, the one he sold literally 3 months ago.
No.
He sold that house. He sold it for like $1 million. It was in a nice area.
Somebody bought a brand new $1 million house and then it burned down,
and the whole fucking thing's gone.
In Altadena?
In Altadena, yeah. He lived right in the midst of all that shit. His house is complete. And he's like, dude,
oh my God.
I mean, let's be real. I sent him a message. I'm like, you really dodged a bullet. He's like, well, it's a tragedy for whatever. I'm like, no, you dodged a bullet. Like,
yeah, his reaction is correct.
His reaction
You
was
changed his
question.
reaction to your reaction.
I did do that. He said he posted.
You see what I mean when I'm saying that you do this?
I know. He posted a somber little Facebook thing where he went, well, I loved that house or whatever else. I'm like, dude, my reaction
would be Was that the house you were standing in front of?
I did a podcast at that house one time. That is
when
not
it was
the
burned
one.
down? No,
I did a podcast
before.
before I had been to that house. It was a nice house. And he sold it right at the right time. Luckiest motherfucker. I went, well, there you
lucky.
go. And if you didn't get divorced, you would have still been in the house. So maybe the numbers.
Wow, you'd be really fucked and sad if you just got divorced and your house burned down.
Exactly.
And you're living in a tent, owing your wife
it kind of worked out.
He couldn't have rebuilt it. He would have had to sell it to FEMA or something.
Oh, no, he would have had nothing. Like, it would have been.
Wow.
So he really did. Dr. Kevin, I think. He's all, on Facebook like, oh, it's just a really sad thing that happened. I go, celebrate. You sold a broken property to a guy, and now another guy's got to deal with that fucking embers. Congratulations.
You got rid of your wife and your house.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
There you go.
You're living.
He's going to be
the king.
Right. I want to, we'll see more.
Chicks love that science shit.
I don't. Yeah, they love it. They really.
Well, they love
it.
him, like guys who are always like, here, like how like a dog is like a nucleus, and then 100 million dogs are like a cell, like dumb fuck science,
Turns them on. They love hearing all that science.
They loved
stuff.
being They love taking someone who's above them, like a scientist, a nuclear scientist, and lowering him to explaining these concepts to a fucking idiot, who doesn't deserve to learn it, who won't do anything with the knowledge. It's just like entertainment trash to them.
I mean,
they love it. They love the degradation.
Am I crazy that I look at Dr. Kevin's situation and I go, I feel like this is like the ideal situation. Is like you're with the lady for like 20 years. You got the kids already. The kids still like you. And now you get to go, run around and do whatever you want. Who fucking cares?
I mean, it's just a weird way to look at it.
Look.
Have you tried dating in a while?
I guess staying with a woman forever and dying with her in your fucking firehouse could have been cool too. But this seems like it worked out. You sell the house.
Ideally,
you get the
they
money.
just swap your wife out with another one.
Yeah, you can still get another
without any cum eating, without anyone eating any cum.
No cum eating.
Just see how long it takes you to notice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do the show?
Let's do the show. Very excited. Staying sober, staying strong.
You're saying this stuff. I'm not.
Problem in the universe.
Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe, the only show that ranks every problem in the universe, from science posers to friends bringing their new hose-overs. How do you like that one?
Terrible.
I came up with it. What's wrong with that?
Friends bringing their new hose-overs?
Hose-overs.
Okay.
Science poser. Friends bringing their new hose over.
Yeah.
Overs. All right. I'm your host, Dick Nelson. Joining me as always is Vito Giswaldi.
Hi, Dick. How you doing? I've had quite a week. There's been a lot going on. Those of you on Twitter, maybe. Okay. Well, we'll catch up on the drama.
Unnecessary censorship one.
That was
last
you.
week. Yeah, that was me.
Did you see the one? Did you see the thing I tried to retweet at you where a guy, it was a rapper, was on a podcast and he accidentally discharged a gun?
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
And it says, a rapper accidentally shoots himself, but they, instead of shot himself, they censored shot. So it looks like he shit himself. And I'm like, what are you doing?
That doesn't help.
Yeah, the word shot never needs to be censored.
Well, first of all, black violence is like powering the news. What are you all of a sudden pretending it's...
Shooting is empowering. You're right.
Yeah.
We talk about it all the
time. 2 teenagers shooting another 2 teenagers. Like, why are you pretending like that doesn't
Maybe we
sell
should
clicks?
humiliate black teenagers by censoring it. So it'll always be like, black teenager shits himself in college.
Yo, man, they got me on the news and I shit myself. Yo, man, this ain't right.
I
This ain't right. I shot myself. Yo, that's it. Let's go.
Black man shits mom. I didn't shit my mom. Stop saying I shit my mom.
Shits his homies in the pants. I didn't shit my homie in the pants. No, hell no. Oh, hell. And then he's like, Auntie.
Maybe that would work.
Baby. Oh, hell no.
Maybe.
Are we getting too racist on this show?
Society is the problem, Dick. We're just noticing, right?
You got any water in those fire hydrants? Oh, hell no! Is that racist?
Did you see the video of the black fire lady explaining why she can take any fire?
Primo. I saw some bitch that weighed about 120 pounds soaking wet explaining why it's totally fine that a fire lady can't carry a person. She's like, what do you guys think? It's just carrying people all day? Like, well, there's like hose. There's other stuff.
There's a lot of equipment that weighs a lot. Yeah.
Parking the fire truck through someone's burning house is also bad.
So here's my plea to the nation.
I ain't going in there. There's a ghost. There's a fire ghost in there. That's bad. That's a woman thing.
Here's what I want, okay, is I think more white people need to start fucking up and doing and saying goofy shit.
I'm listening.
Because that's the only way to fix this problem.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you guys kind of brought it on yourselves because you said we want a bunch of black mayors. You're like, okay, but that means they're going to have to do public speaking and we're going to talk about it. So when Karen Reed or whatever the fuck goes, and you can find out about how to stop the fires at URL. And you're like, what do you think URL is? No, that's where you put a web address, you dumb bitch. Now, if you guys had just stopped putting black people in highly visible speaking positions, we'd have less of it to talk about. But that's kind of the backfire of this DEI stuff, is when you keep being like, there's got to be a black guy here and a black lady there. You're like, okay, but sometimes they're going to say shit.
Well, the idea, it sort of makes sense. They're like, well, we need a black mayor. There's plenty of qualified candidates. Okay, let everyone vote. Oh, shit, they voted for the idiot. Well,
look.
They didn't vote for Larry Elder.
No. It's like what's the guy in New York who's like fucking up and taking bribes and shit?
I don't know.
Eric Andre.
Eric Andre,
mayor of New York. I'm just saying, look, we gave you guys what you wanted. You wanted black people in highly visible seats of power.
Them what they wanted.
I did.
Did you vote for Bass?
I don't think I voted for. I don't remember when that vote was. Was that as part of this vote? When does the mayor get elected?
That was part of the last one, I think.
The presidential one?
It was part of 2022, I think.
Oh, okay. The midterms, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think I voted in the midterms. I didn't vote in the midterms.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would have remembered that.
Okay. So you did vote for
the only time I voted was for Trump, as we all know, my beloved.
The meme of Einstein got second. Yeah, Einstein
so you took the top two.
The bro getting a new hoe. The jealous incels were out. Crabs in a bucket got you 41, and leaving the oven on, which is a big, big problem.
Was it negative? It's not negative.
No, 32. You got
all right. No negative problems. That's good. It should be if you have two negative problems, then you're really fucked up.
Then you're done.
Yeah. Then you have to leave the show.
Pop Sculpture
Then you get an
says,
extra 1% of the show trademark until eventually somebody owns 100%.
Yeah. Like that
Sorry,
shot
Vito,
game
you're down to
bouncing.
49%. Fuck! We should actually, I would codify that. That's really funny.
We could split the money like that.
The money can split me at two negative votes. Fuck! That would gamify it. That's pretty good.
Pop Sculpture. That unnecessary censoring is such a problem. My friend's kid said unalived in front of us, and I jokingly turned to him and said, I can't believe you let her run around using double plus ungood language. Now instead of saying bad, she says double plus ungood.
People are pointing out in the chat that, what do you call it? Everyone will now negative my problems until I'm off the show.
Oh, it's Mayor Adams. Okay.
Mayor Adams.
Vault. Dick, why did you block me on Twitter? I thought you were my dad. Once again, everybody, you got to put your handle in these Twitter unblock
you
requests.
Can get unblocked. You just got to tell me.
You typed all the wrong words here.
And don't ask me to have Dick unblock you. That's your business.
Jordan Hessler says the language you use to discuss things has really screwed up people's minds. Yeah, I agree. Too many people raised in the last 30 years think of psychology like it's a separate reality. They don't seem to understand that it's metaphors to describe tricks the mind plays on itself. They use it to make excuses for all the mentally ill people making terrible choices, or they describe addiction like it's not just a prolonged bad habit that you can genuinely quit at any time, as George W. Bush did.
Yeah, there you go.
He felt
got off
that
the
was
sauce.
the first chapter in his memoir.
You're talking about the alcoholism,
yeah.
of course.
They're like biblical literalists, but their religion is pseudoscience.
Hear that? Anybody out there listening? You can quit at any time. It's
Hunter
so
McCoy,
easy.
if you turn your oven on, also turn and leave the oven light on, then you'll know at a glance if the oven is on or off. Hey, thanks, shithead.
So I should turn
my
the oven light
on and
okay.
off. So let's introduce a new set of controls into it.
Why don't I have like...
Because I can't do the existing one.
Why don't I get a lockout tagout system, and then I can, if my lock is blinking, I'll know. Like, yeah, obviously,
I'll
if you
turn the
forget
cup
one
upside down
thing,
when I turn it on, and I'll turn it over when it's on the other side.
I'll set a fire before I turn the oven on, and then when the fire gets too big,
I'll give myself OCD. Lyle Dillon says ovens have two timers, timer and cook time. The oven turns off when cook time completes.
I don't have an oven. I don't think my oven has a timer.
I didn't know that.
You have a newer oven than me. I have an old gas oven.
A new fancy.
I have one of these Biden burners that they want to take away from me.
I taught my girlfriend how to light the burner without a pilot. She's like, I'm not doing it until you get home. I don't want to explode. I'm like, okay. So I get home, and I'm like, okay, you hold the lighter. Now bring it closer.
You mean just on the stove top?
Yes.
You mean just putting a lighter up to the gas?
Yes,
And she
Vito.
thought it would explode. All right.
She's like, well, I didn't know.
I'm surprised that she's never run into that situation.
Me too.
That's bizarre.
His name was crazy. The only Christians I know are black. They love that shit. Okay. Pretty sure that's not true. They're also Korean. Legacy 1971. China actually had famously had a guy who said he was Jesus' brother and started a Christian civil war where millions and millions of people died. The Christian side lost. Is that true? Is that
I don't know, but that
like
is a good.
racist
It is a
joke?
good problem that cults are great. We should have way more of them.
Yeah, but they get to see the
They
problem
always
is
get
they get real
rapey, but-
sexy right away.
Yeah, but that's every religion gets that way. They're just better at hiding it because they've had more time to figure out how to do that.
You need one guy who doesn't do any raping.
Like when the FBI showed up to David Koresh's house and they're like, "We have to shut down your cult." And it's like, "Why?" It's like, "Because you're molesting little boys." And he goes,
Yeah.
"Yeah, it's a religion. What are we doing here? Come on."
That's how you know. That's how you get
What do you
taxes.
do?
867 says arguing with people on Twitter isn't very Max cool of you.
I think it's very Max cool. Who am I arguing with on Twitter? Oh, there's one guy. Not arguing though. Trying to set things
Didn't you
straight.
say you would lube up someone's ass and fuck them
Yes.
on Twitter this week?
Knife school, I said that.
Oh,
too.
yeah, okay.
I'm still fighting with the puppet guy for some reason.
Yeah.
Although he blocked me, so that means I win. He's officially he fell out. He couldn't handle the fire.
Peter Polititska, Bernie is a dead end. I lost all respect for Dick. Ron Paul, not a communist, and makes way 4 cents than Bernie.
This guy lost all respect for you, Dick.
I would like someone to quantify what's a quantum of respect.
Yeah.
And how am I supposed to because it seems to be either all or half.
You said some nice things about Bernie on the previous episode. Because, Bernie was saying the right shit. He was saying what? He was talking about the H-1Bs.
Yeah, and then he decided to weigh in on climate change. It's like, okay, buddy.
I mean, he's
You
going
know,
to do
how
that.
about we burn your fucking
gonna-
cabin down? You don't even live here. What the
Hey,
fuck are you talking
that
about?
cabin, leave that nice cabin alone.
The audacity.
That guy's living my dream. Nice little cabin in Vermont.
Our houses
Having
are burning
fun.
down,
Yeah.
and Bernie Sanders goes up. It's goddamn global warming. And out in Vermont or wherever he
Yeah.
is, the gayest part of Vermont.
Vermont's
Ups,
very
goddamn
gay.
global warming.
Vermont is very gay.
Bro,
Yeah.
what are you?
That
You wanna go
climate
fuck
change will get you. That
You wanna
climate
step back and go fuck
change
yourself?
will get you.
Oh, is that climate change? Sucks about your house. Was now the time, Bernie?
I mean, the real problem was that, the mayor probably should have told someone, hey, can you guys just, walk through the forest and get rid of all the dead branches and shit?
Let's take the gay pride
Instead
parade
of going
through the
to
forest.
Ghana and being like, I wonder what's going on. Why the fuck was she in Ghana?
Because
Why does the mayor of LA need to go
blackest-
to Ghana? I know it's really...
it's our sister city. Ghana is.
It's definitely not our sister city.
Sister.
Maybe it is. I don't fucking know.
Isn't it? It's black, right?
It is. Yeah, Ghana is black
Where
for
is
sure.
it? Is it in South Africa or is it in Africa? Or
I believe
South
it's in
America?
Africa.
Okay. Mommy Africa.
Yeah.
She was recharging her blackness.
Well, I mean,
I gotta run for re-election.
I
need as most black as I can possibly be. Oh!
she's a very.
I'm over 3/5 charge.
she's-
Oh! Oh! Her hair is like crinkling up. Oh!
Well, she is one of those very light-skinned black ladies.
Yeah,
so she
she's
almost
getting a
has to go to Ghana to
blackification.
get a little extra something.
I think we're okay to be a little bit, you know,
Racist.
because our city is burning down
Yeah. Well,
because of a black lady.
I mean, she's partial.
know?
It seems like she might be responsible. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, look.
I think it's okay.
It's not that we're racist, obviously. There's a lot of brave black firefighters out there who are getting the job done.
Yeah, I saw somebody go, you guys are just go on in DEI. I'm like, okay, let's. Okay, you're right. It's women.
Yeah, that's
It's
way
women.
better. It is women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
women
guys
are doing it.
They have to say DEI because they can't just say women because they're all
Yeah.
married to women, but it's women.
It is women of all
You
stripes.
guys fuck up.
It is really bizarre that you're like, I don't know, like we're living in a time where the amount of incompetence, it's like we have access to all this information.
Yeah.
And it seems like the problem is nobody just goes, hey, I think I'm the one who has to do something with this information. And the person who's supposed to do that is the mayor.
Reservoir.
Yeah, I think the mayor needs to go, be reading the news, all the previous wildfires and go, I really wish it was somebody's job to prevent these in the future. And the mayor's supposed to go, oh, wait, I could do that. And I'm going to take steps. Instead, it's always like passing the buck. And it's like, well, I didn't get a recommendation from the water facility or whatever. You're the mayor. Just say, I'm worried about fire. Can we do something about fire?
Clean up all the sticks.
Yeah. Is there enough water for the fire? Can we get more water? And instead, it's like, no, nobody does anything. It's like everybody's
too complicated.
It's like
too complicated.
It is like the layers of needless bureaucracy, not just being like.
So now you're MAGA for real.
Well, I want to make America great again. Absolutely.
Now you believe in Doge fully.
I do believe in Doge. Okay, I think everybody believes in Doge, but yeah, there just needs to be like why can't they just sit down and be like, problems? Number 1, fire. That seems pretty obvious.
Yeah,
that should be on
the
that
earthquake's
list.
Pretty bad. Okay, can we stop the earthquakes?
The problem is they had that. We had the list of problems. It's like crime, fire, earthquakes,
and
they
tampons
added,
in the men's room.
Yeah, not enough tampons.
Yeah,
not enough black people in the movie.
Yeah,
not enough trans stuff.
Yeah.
The trans people can't play fucking mini golf without getting yelled at.
Women regretting having sex with guys 40 years ago.
Right.
Okay, let's get to the front of the line.
Well, this has always been my thing for Democrats. Is I go, guys, I know that you care about fucking everything, but just stop.
Yeah,
and you can care about all that stuff secretly, but stop putting it on the list.
So they can't. Well, are they caring about it if they're not talking about it?
I don't know. It's like the only thing they care
That's
about.
The point.
They're like, oh, the Mexicans. We got to help the Mexicans. We got to help them get over the border and make sure they can all have a taco truck. We got to make sure they can run their illegal hot dog cart without getting yelled at. Blah, blah, blah. And like,
yeah, but they
why don't
really
you worry about the fire?
They hate white people, though. Let's be honest.
They do.
They hate white people. That's problem number 1, and all these other problems are a spin-off of that.
Look, I'm becoming radicalized. I know this. Okay, it's not like a little I get it
because your toys almost burned up.
Because my toys almost. I was thinking. When the fire starts, I go, all right, which plastic bins full of video game trash are going in the car first? All right. What would get left behind?
Can you imagine you come back and it's just a big mass of plastic?
I would feel pretty stupid.
Yeah.
I did see other guys, though. I saw other guys being like, packed up my Sega Saturn collection in case shit hits the fan. I'm like,
okay,
this guy knows what's up.
Yeah.
This guy's on my team.
All right, that's my comments.
Fantastic. Well, I don't have a voted up for you, but I do have another segment I like to call Dickpocracy.
Oh shit! Do we have a thing for that?
I don't know if we have a stinger for that.
I
probably should have brought it up. We need to make another one.
Okay.
Well, Dickpocracy is, of course, where Dick is a fucking hypocrite who just says shit because he thinks it's funny while not having any actual consistent standards of any sort.
Okay.
Dick, can you go to reddit.com?
Oh, Christ. I blocked Reddit on my firewall.
Oh, did you?
No.
Now go to the biggest problem Reddit.
Okay.
A fan put this together. Now, you may remember on the last episode that you were giving me shit about the T-shirts on the website.
Yeah.
Oh, you do remember this. Yeah.
No, I'm saying yes.
Okay, so this guy's edited this together. It's kind of not the most edited together thing, but whatever. At least it will remind people. Yeah, well, I think you'll get the point after about 2 seconds.
All right.
So
guys, don't forget Killdozer.Industries. Get your biggest problem merchandise.
Can you get a Trucks Me shirt yet, or is that still sold out?
You can still get a Trucks Me shirt.
Is it sold out?
No, it's not sold out.
If I go there right now, it's not going to be sold out?
I mean, it might not be in black or whatever it was.
This is from the last episode.
Yeah.
Black, though.
It's sold out.
It's available in Black Heather.
Is black.
Sucks.
No, it's not.
How's that any different?
It's not the same thing. Put it in large.
Look.
Okay, black, large. Unavailable.
So you were upset that regular black is available.
That makes no sense.
Now this is So now this is from a previous episode.
Oh boy,
disgusting.
This is already
Shut up.
Classic Dick versus Dick.
So you were upset.
Going to be about shirt colors.
You were upset last episode that the Trucks Me shirt is only available in Heather Black.
Yeah, it's stupid.
And you think it should be in solid black,
solid
correct?
Black, yes.
Okay, so this is from a previous episode. Let's listen to what you had to say about the shirts.
Supposed to be the same
Nah,
shirt.
because that's just black. The Trucks Me's Heather Black.
Oh, okay.
It has to be Heather Black.
Okay, but it shows... Hold on.
You said...
Which one's black?
You said it has to be Heather Black. Go back to it. Where is it?
You moved it.
I know. I pressed the wrong button.
Well, stop.
I'll just add the regular black shirts.
No, regular black is going to look like shit.
Regular black is gonna look like shit. It has to be Heather Black.
Because I knew it was sold out, you idiot!
No.
I'm trying to sell people shirts! I'm trying to move merchandise!
So what
I'm giving you a little bit of time so they don't flood
Shut
you.
the fuck up. I went into the site and I changed it to Heather Black for you, and that's the reason why it's not available in regular black
But
anymore.
you can still pick regular black
yeah,
and it says
I forgot
sold out.
to remove that as an option.
Just put it as regular black. Obviously,
Then
Heather
why
Black
did
looks
you
like
tell
shit.
me to make it Heather Black? It
because
doesn't look
it
like
was
shit.
already
it looks
fucked
good.
up because you said before the show that black is sold out. I'm like, okay, oh boy, okay. I know it looks like shit, but I'm gonna sell it to these. I'm gonna fucking sell it to these
You're
people.
Fucking lying.
It obviously looks bad.
Your brain broke. You thought that you said that black was what it should be when you said it should be Heather Black, which is what I put it as.
This retarded bit of whether
It's
Heather
your
Black
bit.
looks good or not.
The shirt is available as Heather
Why
Black.
is it sold out? Why has it been sold out for a year and a half?
Because I think they ran out of black, so then I
On
changed it to Heather Black.
But then it still says black you
Temporarily.
can buy on the website and it still says sold out.
because I think I went in and I said, don't refresh the black ones because we're going to sell it as Heather Black now.
Why would you do that?
Okay.
What would be the point
What
of
do you
But then
want?
why does it still let you pick and go, whop, sold out, here's a big dick in your
Because
face?
it's a shitty little Shopify store I run for fun. It's not a professional fucking merch
There we
endeavor.
go.
Okay.
There we go.
You're right.
There we go.
There you go. I'm so
You really need a stinger for this bit.
I should.
It's so
Okay.
I
So
mean,
you-
it's important
So
shit.
even
the
though
color of the shirt.
even though you told me to put it as Heather Black, in reality that was you trying to buy time for me to put it in regular black.
See, you know.
something
you know.
something
You're
you
remembering
never
now. You're
communicated
remembering
to me.
now that that's what I was
No,
doing.
because it's not like
You're
you came-
remembering.
If you came to me after the show and you said, "Hey, listen, on the show, I'm going to say Heather Black's okay, but bro, it's got to be
Is
regular
this a
black."
Keemstar podcast where you need to pre-script every single thing that goes into everything?
I did what you
should
told me.
know to
You
put the
said
shirt on.
to make them Heather Black, so I added Heather Black.
Just put the fucking black up.
Okay, I'll
Okay?
do it. Fine. Whatever.
It should have been up black in the beginning.
Who wants a black shirt? Get the Ricky shirt. It's a beautiful green.
The Ricky's a good shirt.
The
Put that up
Ricky's a
in
good
Heather
shirt.
Forest Green.
I got to make some more shirts for the store. Anyway,
Yeah.
Killdozer.industries, where you can currently get the Trucks Me shirt in Heather Black, which Dick said
Which
he
looks
liked,
like shit.
but that was a trick to
I was just
buy,
trying to sell-
That was a trick on the audience to convince you to buy an inferior shirt as we bought time to put up regular black shirts, which Dick never came to me and said, "Hey, make sure to get the regular black shirts."
You can't remember? I guess it took 3 weeks to get a check over
You're
here.
such an idiot. It's so retarded.
Okay, is that
I was
it?
trying to fool the audience
Is that
into
your
buying
great
an
bit?
inferior
Dick
shirt.
versus Dick.
I didn't know you were running
gotta be Heather.
a merchandise scam on the audience.
Yeah, I am.
There you go. That's dickpocracy for you. Dickpocracy. There you go. Someone make that into a stinger. All right, you're the winner. Do whatever you want. You liar
Arson
and
deniers.
charlatan. Arson deniers.
Do you know any of these people? So our city's on fire.
Yeah.
Obviously, new fires are starting up because homeless people are running around with blowtorches.
Well, I don't know if blowtorches is the.
Yeah, they got they got orange canisters.
Yeah.
They're going around with orange canisters. They got it at Home Depot, or they stole it from Home Depot.
Sure.
Just lighting fires left and right.
You know.
And the reaction I see of people is, why would anyone do that?
Because they got nothing else to do.
What do you mean? Because the homeless people are total pieces of shit. They didn't like unluck their way into having literally nobody that would take them in. They're just antisocial cocksuckers.
See, this is why this show has devolved, because there was a period of time where I would have been the good liberal and tried to like push back slightly and said, well, some of these people are just down on their luck.
Maybe a couple.
But I've just lost all belief in humanity whatsoever.
There's nothing to believe in.
Yeah, there really is no show left now because I just go, yeah, they're scum. Any attempt to help them. Anytime I see, I think it was like Arnold Schwarzenegger's like, and I look for Christmas I've built 100 tiny homes.
Yeah, fuck
you. Just
you.
built a bunch of little rape rooms. Okay, you just built little fentanyl shacks that will be filled with rape and sex until they strip them of all their
They're not
fucking
gonna be happy
metal.
until we get a homeless mayor. That's what it's going to be. We need a homeless mayor who really understands the city
He's stripping the copper pipes out of the governor's mansion.
Yeah,
going,
he won't even
I
be
don't know.
doing-
I don't know.
High on fentanyl.
We got to find another
whatever.
liberal. I don't know who's left.
You know they're bad.
Who, the
The
homeless?
homeless.
It's not.
Mostly.
Look, all right. Here, I'll do this. I'll at least take the liberal line to say they have mental illness.
Yeah.
They are addicted to drugs. You know, they have a variety of ailments. You know, it's not that they're fundamentally
Like evil.
No,
Evilness.
evil is not the problem.
Possession of the devil.
Yeah, they're all devil possessed.
They are. They're bad guys.
I think they've
They're
suffered.
running around starting fire. Well, this is the
Yeah.
liberal position is what people are taking, not just online, but like in real life too. Some woman told me, like, well, what do you mean? Why would anyone
light fire.
Why would anyone do that?
Yeah.
Like, why do they do anything? Why
Right.
they live on the street? What do you mean?
Why do they poop in their pants?
Why do they live? Why do they pick the biggest intersections? Why are they going around screaming at everyone? Because they're pieces
Yeah,
of
why
shit.
would you live next to a freeway when you could like probably get like
Walk
somewhere
else?
Yeah, like somewhere like a little more quiet at least.
Why don't they have any friends?
Yeah.
Because they're assholes.
Well, they have
Because they light
friends.
shit on. No, they don't have any friends. Just people they haven't raped yet.
Yeah. I know that the homeless community is suffering, obviously.
Yeah.
But you bring up a good point that this whole thing is exposed that you could just weaponize the homeless and probably destroy if any terrorists are out there.
I saw you saying that.
Well, I really am thinking that. I'm not
Yeah.
saying it as like a joke. I'm going, wow, terrorism is retarded. Like you can literally
let's get all these planes and we'll get Abu Dhabi and we'll take flight classes.
We gotta
and we'll
sneak
get,
on there. We gotta sneak
Mossad
the
is gonna
planes.
get in there.
Whatever. You could have just bought lighter. Like if you bought 100 lighters right now. If me and
walk
you
into Mastro's
bought
and take-
100 lighters and just went on the streets of LA and went to every homeless person and went, you need a lighter?
Here you go.
Here, it's one of those cool blowtorch lighters.
Go nuts.
Yeah, have fun. See what happens.
Here.
I think we could burn the whole city down by just giving lighters away.
Yeah.
1,000 lighters to 1,000 homeless people will eventually set the world on fire. That's the new the new law of chaos.
Does it work anywhere else, or is it only here in L.A.?
Well,
Maybe this is an L.A. thing.
Our homeless are motivated.
Yeah, they're real pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Because they get to hang out in nice weather.
That's what I always
Maddie,
say.
knock it off.
Everybody always goes like, they come out to LA. My friends come out from Massachusetts and they go, oh, why do you got so many homeless? I'm like, you come from an area where those people just freeze to death on the
Die.
street. You'll just walk around and there's just a dead
God
homeless
forbid,
guy.
you know?
Yeah.
If we could have maybe a
All
ice
you,
ray
all
or
you
something.
new. That's what I hate was when my all you New Englanders, all you New Englanders. All my friends are always like, oh, well, you got all those homeless. I'm like, well, I can't summon the fucking winds of the winter witch to banish them to
get
the
rid of
ether,
them.
okay? Like, you guys
we're
have
stuck with them.
Yeah, exactly. You guys have an automatic homeless removal system.
So
We
this-
got to put spikes on the benches to get them to go anywhere.
All this climate change. Man, it's like 10 homeless guys with lighters. What are you talking about? Climate change. What the fuck are you talking about, bro?
Yeah. It is...
They go around. We woke up today. Man starting fires. Man reported starting fires.
I saw that.
Then I got to go on and read fucking Dead Mouse or whatever, talking about climate change. Actually, we need more.
I mean, I saw a video before I came over, and it's just like a homeless guy for no reason. He's just like on the hillside, like lighting shit on fire. I don't know. Maybe it is demons.
Yeah, it's demons.
Yeah, maybe like the demons have just decided to destroy LA and they're possessing the homeless people
The
to make it
Vatican's
happen.
got to send some priests over to kill them.
Honestly,
exorcise them. I mean, whatever. You know, look at this fucking demon. I'm not a demon. I'm homeless.
I think there is something to that. I think if
yeah, they're demons. They're cracked out on fent.
I just really
Handouts.
I think
Cracked out.
I'm worried about.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily terrorists are kind of dumb, but like now they're looking at this and they're going, so I can just go like set a hill on fire
gotta
and
bring
burn half the
Some
city.
Indians in to their organization, some H-1B terrorists, and they could figure out, hire the Azure H-1B Indians from Microsoft
Yeah.
and plan out a terrorism attack.
I just see all the Al-Qaeda in the caves going, well, that will never work. And he goes, no, you don't understand. They have new black mayor who does not know how fire works at all.
She's in Ghana.
She does not understand. She went to Ghana. Well, you can just do anything you want. And
I
they're
got
going,
some
oh,
stats.
my God, Muhammad, praise be. Let's light some fire.
In we had a big arson problem here like 2 years
Yeah.
ago. One guy was going around.
Well, that's the weird thing about arson. It takes one guy.
In Trump should have said, hey, if there's any arsonists, you could kill them all, pardon you.
That would be.
He could have said that.
He could have said that.
In 2023, there were
Trump should say more stuff like that.
14,000 homeless fires in L.A.
Yeah.
That's 14,000 in 2023. And I'm still encountering idiots who are going, what? It's global warming. No, it's crack addicts with blowtorches.
I imagine those, that must be coming from like the fire department call centers, right? They probably get a call every 2 minutes like, there's a fire. And they go, we know.
There's homeless.
No, but a homeless guy lit it. No shit.
They light their own shit on fire.
Do you
want
to know what street it's on? It's on every street. You don't need to even give us an address.
What's 13,000 divided by 365? How many fires of that is in a day?
Please don't make me too
three, like 4 fires a day.
4 fires a day, sure.
Four fires a day.
Yeah,
the homeless are doing. It's actually
they love it, and they
that's
don't
not
even
as
have
many
an
as I
excuse
thought.
for it. But they don't have an excuse for it.
Oh,
Again,
like why'd you do that?
If it was in Massachusetts,
it's not meth labs, it's just homeless.
When in Massachusetts they set a fire, I go right because they're cold. Here it's like
it's fun,
but they are cold. They're cold from the fentanyl.
Oh yeah. Arson accounts for 1/3 of homeless fires. Well, what do you mean? Yeah, obviously. Homeless
Arson?
Yeah.
Well, like burning it for fun?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're burning like, the newspaper boxes and the trash cans.
Arrests for
and shit.
homeless-related arson fires are rare, with only 130 and 174 arrests made in the 2 years. So they only arrested 150 a year of these guys?
You can't.
Bro.
Well, you can't. What are you going to do?
Kill them.
Or kill
in
them?
Minecraft.
What
the fuck?
Well,
whose fault is that?
Then you put them in the jail and they just set the jail on fire.
Good. Throw them in jail. Hey, here's a bunch of hay. We're having hay day today at the jail.
We should have different prisons for different types of like crimes. Like the arson prison would be kind of funny.
They all burned to death.
Well, we just like put them in a situation
Surround them in like toilet
paper. Where they're surrounded
Okay,
by all
here
this
you go.
flammable shit, and you're like, well, I hope nobody lights a fire.
Fires related to homeless have caused 185 million in damage since 2017.
So you don't think it's
add $1 trillion to that
plot like some of these people are claiming?
Bro, people outside of LA talking about LA.
There's a lot of like,
up.
I hate the
What are you talking about?
Look,
it's just homeless crackheads.
The Twitter conspiracy theory guys, I get that you're having fun, but don't be so retarded where they're like, isn't it curious that the houses are burning down, but the trees next to the houses aren't? I'm like, no, it's not curious at all. It's literally completely full of, like, do you know what a plant? Have you ever tried to light a leaf on fire? It's very hard. It's full of water.
Man.
Yeah.
In 2020, 7 homeless people died.
Marijuana is so wet. That's what's so great about it.
With 3 deaths. Oh, wow. Only 7 homeless died.
In fires?
And they're starting 14,000 of them.
Well, they burned down 10,000 houses, so.
Can't James Woods just go, can he
Deal
get a
with them?
pass for like a day? As many homeless. We have James Woods Day. He can go around taking out the homeless. No questions asked.
He'd get it done.
He could get it done, I think.
I will say that, all these
advanced
celebrities are crying about their houses getting burned down, but I haven't heard any of them say, like, we probably got to do something about all these homeless setting all these fucking fires.
South, 31 fires in a single, just a bunch of stupid. It's like, it can't, arson just can't make it through the normie's brain.
Yeah.
It's like furries. Like how people were like so fascinated by them. It's like, it's gay guys that like dress up as squirrels and shit.
Yeah.
And fuck.
They want to dress up like Bugs Bunny and get fucked. What's wrong with that?
Because of like Disney movies.
Yeah.
It's not that funny though. It's like a protective layer of charisma. Like that that's literal. Like, the alcohol for you is like a furry suit. It's not that funny. But they're like, oh, I'm so fascinated by that. There's like arsons like that. They're like, oh, I can't even fucking fathom somebody just lighting shit on fire.
Yeah. It's the I can't fathom that it is the worst.
Okay.
Especially with all that
make me
stuff.
the weird one.
Where people have to go. You know why they say that though? Because they're lying. Because they're going. Of course, I understand that it would be fun to light fires if I was homeless. I had nothing else to do.
No, I don't think they are. I really don't think they are.
You're sitting around under an overpass all day long, staring at the exact same fucking trash can,
Obviously.
and you go.
I gotta really light that thing up. The only thing I can do.
You don't have TV, so but fire's kind of like TV. It's like, the trash can's doing stuff.
Yeah.
What if I could set that whole hill on fire? What if I could set that whole house on fire? That would be something to watch. So the
Like
solution
when
is
you go camping, you're like, oh, this campfire is so fun. It's so hypnotic to look at.
I would like to know if, when Obama started giving cell phones to homeless people, did the number of fires go down? Because then
they
got
were busy.
Yeah, what if we just give them all
Jacking
Game
off.
Boys? They got something to do.
And then they ran out of trouble. The Vito Game Boy program.
Hey, we could get a bunch of old Game Boys, like a copy of Pokemon, Tetris. They could be bootlegs. Who cares? And we find a homeless guy who's lighting fires and go, hey, here you go. Here's a couple extra AA batteries. Have some fun. It's got a new...
Those batteries are getting thrown on the freeway.
Yeah, I know. They're getting whipped at another homeless guy so they can steal his... That Game Boy's getting pawned for fentanyl.
The rapes dropped off a cliff.
The rapes... Well, that's the real moral is homeless guys, I know the fire's fun. Get back to the rape. Better way to spend your time.
Yeah. Rape each other.
Let's, go down to the homeless communities. We can hand out, I don't know, sex toys. Dresses.
Why don't you put a dress on?
Pretty dresses.
Go fuck each other.
We can get those fake boobs that the ladies were wearing in those fucking TikTok videos. You go, hey, look, Tyrone's going to put on the triple Z breasts.
Yeah.
Everybody gets to feel up Tyrone, and nobody's got to light any fires.
We're going to put tits on this lamppost.
You know what? Honestly, Arnold's building those little fucking homeless encampment homes. Just set up a fucking sex doll brothel for the homeless. It would keep them away. Yeah,
they're homeless because they like living on the street and doing. They're pieces of shit. What do you not get about that?
We got to give them all auto blows, and then they'll just leave us alone. I think if you give every homeless guy an auto blow, well, unfortunately, that's a little. It's going to be harder to legislate. But I think getting them, you know what? We don't do enough to get the homeless. Like free pornography at the least. We're living in L.A. Pornography's being made like crazy. Why are we not handing out fucking, DVD, mini DVD players and
these guys?
It's not a reward. It's a distraction.
We just got to dig a giant hole
and fill it with pornography and fentanyl.
Fill it with homeless
and homeless.
Free money.
Well, here's where I'm going to say your boy Trump, as I always bring up, said he was making camps for these people, and then he hasn't said anything else about it. So
they have to think of a name that's not death camp.
Yeah.
They have to think of a name that doesn't sound too much like concentration
Trump
camp.
Schwitz.
Trump Schwitz. I like the Schwitz.
MAGA will set you free. You like the Schwitz?
I like the Schwitz part. I don't know about.
Well, we'll see. We'll figure something out. Great problem, Dick.
Arson deniers.
Yeah. Oh, we got a lot of people in the chat who are asking about a certain topic, so maybe I'll just get into my next problem, which is people not changing. It's a big problem. It's a big problem. So, we all in life have people who we care about, who we want to do well and succeed, and sometimes they get in their own way. Now, obviously, on this show, I know people have wanted me to lose weight. Maybe I've lost my way, but I want to say I'm trying my best. But the fundamental problem is, people, unlike me, who has
trying your best.
I have a very strong will, and I obviously am the exception to the rule. Some people don't change. It's like they're in a situation where everybody wants to get behind them and wants the best for them.
Everybody.
Well, not everybody. People around them want the best for them.
Yeah.
And it's like they do take steps to change. It's like you can see that they're like putting in a little bit of effort.
They're not homeless.
They're not homeless. That's important. Maybe they move, little change of location, get a better lease on life. I mean, I don't know if that's exactly worked out, but okay. And then, you want people who have a substance addiction to slowly wean themselves off. You don't got to go cold turkey. You can still have a drink now and again, sure.
No, you cannot.
I know. Look, I think for some people you have to compromise a little bit, maybe.
No. No one gets a little bit of meth.
Yeah. Well, look, I'll just say
that's the problem.
I'm not someone. Again, I've dealt with food addiction my whole life. I've never had a true chemical dependency, though.
I'm knowing a lot of chemical dependence.
Well, have you ever been an addict? Have you felt like you're a man who obviously imbibes of various substances? Have you ever felt like you need to wean yourself off of something?
for 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Alcohol.
Yeah. You just don't do it.
The problem is that, you see people who have a problem and the solution is simple, right? And you go, I just really want you to change. And they'll tell you, they'll say like, oh, I am going to change. And you get all like excited. You're like, oh, this is a whole new chapter.
Yeah.
Like maybe a guy goes from being like a drunk loudmouth, like a big, kind of a fat guy, loses a bunch of weight. And you're like, wow, look at that. He lost a bunch of weight. That's crazy.
Right.
Surely quitting the drugs will come along with that as well. And then for some reason, it doesn't go exactly according to plan.
Right.
So, this week, this has happened to a friend of mine, a guy named...
You're going to have lunch together,
I was
going
to, okay. So I get a text, I get a Twitter message yesterday from Ethan Ralph. He DMs me on Twitter. Great place to talk, and of course, I'm very friendly with Ethan Ralph. And he's all excited. He's in LA, of course, to see his kid. And there's a complicated situation there, custody thing, but he's here to see his kid, which is good by him. And again, that's a good positive thing. He's a good dad. And he goes, we should get lunch. And I said, well, getting lunch might be a little hard. I got to do the podcast tomorrow.
I've already eaten.
Yeah, well, there's never a point
Really?
where I can't say that.
What time is I already ate lunch.
I already ate lunch.
Hey,
You want to do second lunch?
You want to
do
get lunch
second
tomorrow? I
lunch?
already ate lunch tomorrow.
So I said to Ralph, maybe tomorrow we could get dinner or something. And he said, okay, cool. Yeah, all right, maybe we'll get dinner. That'd be great. And then today I wake up to some tweets that are like, Vito is a pedophile snake. Kiwi Farms was right. And I'm
talked to Null.
I'm gonna bury. Yeah, I talked to Null, and I'm gonna
No,
bury.
I talked to Null.
Oh, you talked to Null.
He
Yeah.
said, what did you say? I said no.
And then Ralph said he's gonna destroy me or something.
He's gonna come on your property.
Yeah. Do you want to bring up?
Oh no.
I just want to look. These were friendly tweets, I think. I mean, not so friendly necessarily, but not like more confusing than anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Ito comedy.
Maybe go to his account.
No.
Ethan, what's
Here,
his?
use your mouse.
Yeah, okay, I'll
I don't know
get
where you
there.
want to go.
And let's see. So Ethan Ralph has
Right.
been tweeting today. Let me see where this kind of started. Okay, so he said he's been saying a lot of things. Okay, maybe I'll die of a drug overdose. Well, we don't want that, Ralph. Okay. I guess there was supposed to be an intervention that fell through. Is that something that happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so the intervention didn't happen. That's a different story. And I was not a part of the intervention. I don't really know why I'm the bad guy here, but Ethan Ralph has said, Vito the Pedo is held in higher esteem than me. You can't make this up. Stars of the past. And I think he's referring to him as, he's saying...
Stars of the
past fucked women, did drugs, coke, DUI. So he's saying, I'm a rock star.
Oh.
This is
he's
Ralph
a star.
saying, I don't understand why I'm being treated badly because I'm just fucking women and, I haven't even done horrible things. Whereas Vito has fucked children. And he's
that's
saying,
not true. Plenty of stars have fucked children.
absolutely, yeah, lots.
That's not
That's a bad
accurate.
comparison.
That's not right.
So I think
Jimmy
what he's saying is
Gary
saying,
Glitter,
Dick, how can you
Pete Townsend?
How can you hold court with Vito as a co-host and abandon me, Ethan Ralph? All I've done is drugs, unlike Vito, who has fucked children. And I said to him, Ralph, you asked me to get lunch yesterday. I don't know how this turned around so quickly.
He was going to pedo bust you.
That's what he said. He said, you literally asked me to lunch. I wanted to study how pesos lure their victims. Now, I think he meant pedos. Again, he lives in Mexico, so he might be typing pesos a lot into his phone, and it's now a common thing for him. He says, I'm not quitting. I'm going on the war path.
Against
and,
you?
I don't know. He says you're going to burn this fucker down.
Well, don't do that.
And Vito, you've never been funny than me, except as a running joke about pedos.
Oh.
Low tier and Dick picked you just to make fun of you. Well, I don't understand because you said he picked me over you, but now you're saying he picked me just to make fun of you, which that's kind of a contradiction.
I'm a very complicated man.
That would mean, if he picked me just to make fun of me, you have nothing to be jealous about because I'm the loser in that situation. There's a lot going on. And then he said, Rakeda, you allegedly dosed your child with
Rakeda involved?
coke. Why let Imholt rail your wife? There's a lot. Ethan seems to be burning some bridges. Now, we had been following the Ethan Ralph sobriety tour, and I think it was going wonderfully.
It was going well.
For those who were not paying very close attention.
Yeah, it was going well.
You're such a pussy, says. No wonder Sick hired you. You make him look better. Shall we mention the LSD? I have no idea what he's talking about there.
He's little
sick
little
dicks. Little son dick.
little sucking dicks.
I'm telling you, I love my son, but I came out here for a Vento. Play with me. 2022 LSD galore, and you shit on me in favor of Vito.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
this is a running theme? The Vito thing?
Yeah, he seems to believe that you have scorned him in favor of me, which is a strange.
Man.
We have a podcast that we do. I don't think that me and you doing a podcast means that you guys can't also
Look. I'm doing real work.
Right.
Like I'm in the middle of the day doing real work.
Sure.
Actual, face to face, Zoom shit. Talking to my friend about his sister moving into a new place because her house burned down, and then I'm getting
It's a bad time.
I'm getting texts about. So when do we do it? And I'm like, you know what? What am I? I'm imagining like, is this just going to be another shit show? I'm picturing. What am I going to do? Is Ralph going to try to kill himself on the show? Why am I having these thoughts? Why am I thinking about this at all?
Didn't he come over? What was it? Was it this summer or last summer?
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of he seemed like he was like kind of wavering on the the
precipice of death, the veil of death. Yeah,
it seems like his addiction struggles for some reason when he comes to California seem to really weigh heavily on him. Maybe it's the flight takes a lot out of him.
Me.
Maybe it's you.
People can't be around me.
I don't know.
I've learned that. People get around me.
Well,
and
you
they
did
start
ruin Bo.
short.
You turned Bo Black's trans somehow with your cocaine.
Yeah. It's because I am the demon.
According to the fucking internet. Bo Blacks was alone with you for 5 minutes, and he said, "I'm gay now." And you're like, "All right, Bo Blacks."
Well, that happens.
Good to
Not
good
the first
to know.
time I've heard that.
So
I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
I really wanted to do. I really, really would love to do Milo Ralph
intervention
content. Me, Milo Ralph.
Oh, like a podcast type thing or something?
Ralph is both of them unbelievable. Ralph's unbelievable.
I'm not going to lie. That would be
sober.
An incredible show. You guys are like the original internet rabble-rousers of that era. And a lot of other guys have tried to take your crowns, and they've all just fucked it up.
Yeah.
That would be great. Where is Milo these days?
He's in
Is
LA.
he in LA?
Yeah, he's over by Silver Lake Dog Park.
Oh
I
my
think.
God.
He lives in some estate, wonderful estate. And I wanted to give everyone the content of Milo.
You, Milo, and Ralph would have been a great show.
I can't handle we've
But
all
don't
seen
people
it.
change, Dick? Isn't that people can change? Surely, it seems like they can't. That seems to be the problem.
Yeah.
There's always
Mostly
these moments where you're like, I think Ralph's on an upswing. Like the Ralph Amel is back. He's finally defeated his demons.
No, I don't.
And then he
think so.
comes to LA and he's incomprehensible and he goes, I'm like, we were gonna get lunch, man. We were gonna get some pretzels. I wanted to go to the German place.
You gotta put the phone down.
He's got to put the phone down. Is what you're saying?
Gotta put the phone down.
Well, here's it's weird. You know what? Is that the mood I'm getting from Ralph right now, and he's gonna hate.
You can't fix everything. Fix one thing.
He's gonna hate this comparison. I went, oh, he's doing a Boogie 2988.
Why?
Because I had the same kind of situation with Boogie where he went, I got no friends and nobody cares about me, so I'm just going to burn it all down and none of this matters. And I kind of responded to him the same way I did when Boogie pulled that on me, where I went, Ralph, come on. You goofing around. Oh, I'm declaring war. I'm going to burn the whole thing down. Vito's a pedophile. Dick doesn't love me. I know all the secrets. Blah, blah, blah. All right, Ralph, just go take a nap, drink some water, and
don't apologize.
You don't need to apologize. There's nothing to apologize for because the apology is meaningless.
Yeah.
You did drugs or some. I don't know what you did.
It's drugs.
Sure.
Xanax and liquor.
Okay. Well, you would know better than me. I don't know what he's doing specifically.
Yeah.
But Ralph, nobody here is like what See, this is the worst thing about an addict is they go, they're all against me. No, you're just really fucked up right now.
Can I do this? No. That's it!
It's okay if I get completely fucking wasted. Like
it's easy to talk about addiction when you're a kid.
Yeah.
You have like really like new opinions about, how easy it is to quit and why don't people just do this?
Yeah.
And why don't
if they told me bubblegum was bad, I would just stop chewing bubblegum.
And maybe you should say this, but then when you're my age, from my point of view, I'm just like, well, all I see is just, a bell curve of death and suicide. So do whatever you want.
The tragedy
doesn't really matter what people do or say. You're either going to do it and die or you're not.
Well, that's the tragedy.
No matter caring about it,
doesn't
affect any of it at all.
The tragedy to me is that it's not like, I want to say like in the addict's mind, they go, my behavior is totally shocking and beyond the pale. And you go, no, it's completely predictable.
Yeah.
And I understand
when
it on
sober,
every level.
You're unique.
Yeah.
But when you're blitzed out, you are those things. I know.
Clearly, no addict would respond with crazy rage at the people telling him to sober up.
Never seen an addict spell. I'll throw that out there. Uh-oh.
Like, that's the worst part of it is you go, I know you want to think like this spiral you're having is a unique situation, but you're just doing the same routine every addict has ever done since the history of addiction. And that's why I can't even be like, I don't know what you want also, where I'm like, oh, Vito, I'm going to like really ruin things for you and call you a piece of shit. All right, man, I don't think that's going to make you feel better, though.
Yeah.
I think you'd feel better if you just kind of like cleaned up a little bit.
I want to stay off the wagon. Just get up. You gotta,
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it's one of these situations. I keep running into these situations recently where, let's be real, it's a little embarrassing to fall off the wagon and whatever else. And you want to save face somehow.
Oh.
And you go, and you're like, your friends want to help you save face. We don't want to go on our popular podcast and talk about how you're blitzed out of your mind.
I mean, look, I got a lot going on, all right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is interesting when a guy, I hate to say it, we talk about our lives on here, when a guy goes, hey, Vito, you're a good guy. Why don't we get lunch later? I go, we should get lunch. I love Ralph. And the next day he goes, I'm going to kill that fucking pedophile. I'm like, well, all right. I guess lunch isn't happening. Maybe we'll make it a late dinner.
Want to go to Chuck E. Cheese?
You want to go to the buffet, Ralph? Get some, that'd be a good stream. Look, I asked Ralph where he is. Maybe we could meet up or something. I don't know. But I don't know where he's at. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know who he's shacking up with. I don't know what's going on.
Well, good luck.
Maybe you can sober up. Ralph, if you're sober tomorrow, you want to get a hamburger, let me know. We can go to the Hat, get some pastrami.
That's across the street from an elementary school.
There you go. There's
for everybody.
Exactly. The kids love it. There's always some good people watching at the Hat.
Is that your problem?
My problem is people not changing. Unlike me, who everything is getting better and better. I am changing. I'm becoming more and more horrifically, what do you call it, desensitized to the world.
Good.
Yeah.
You should be. We're going further right. So you're the new liberal.
I think I am
You're the new liberal, man. Okay. My problem is...
I think I brought up on the last show that I'm the liberal that all the further left liberals come to when they have a right-wing problem where they go, the blacks are, something's going on in the black community, huh? I go, yeah, I guess. Some of that trans stuff's a little weird, isn't it? I go, am I like your confidant now? A guy I have
You're
not...
like a priest.
Dude, did I tell this on the last story where a guy I have literally not talked to since high school 20 years ago sends me like a DM out of nowhere, and he goes, "What's going on with all this trans stuff?" And I go, "Why am I the guy for? I mean, I know why I'm the guy, but like, did you need a guy?
Yes, they do.
they
do
need
you to
a
lead
guy.
them.
Yeah,
You're like they want you to
it was
put on the war
it was very
paint
bizarre.
and lead them out of their trans hell.
I tried at one point. I was like, "Hey guys, I think the left were kind of a little nuts. Maybe we can fix it." Oh, that Vito, he's a radical now. Can't let him on the Insert Credit podcast anymore. He's too radical. They were right.
Yeah.
They are right.
My problem is disaster tourism.
I don't know any. What
Like
what
people
is that?
going to Chernobyl, you know?
Oh, that's so cool. Are you kidding me? I love that stuff.
Pompeii.
Pompeii?
Going to look at all the gay guys like who got blown up by the volcano and stuff.
What was that? The Fukushima nuclear disaster. Some guys got in
There
there
you go.
and they pissed off all the Japan by.
Totally,
You're really not supposed to go there.
totally
Japan was very
inappropriate.
upset.
Ground Zero, you know, they have like a Holocaust museum in Fortnite.
I don't know if that's
another
disaster
one.
tourism.
Oh yeah, tell me about
necessarily.
the diary. yes.
Can we see the gas chambers? Can we see the gas chambers? Where did the gas come out? Was it this hole? This hole? This hole?
Tour
This hole?
goes right through there.
Yeah.
Don't ask any questions though; they get very upset.
No, they don't still have the gas chambers,
Is this the
do
original
they?
door? These hinges look kind of like flimsy for iron doors. Well, actually,
There should be. You would probably get in trouble with the Holocaust denial tour. Like you pay a little extra, and a guy takes you through, and he goes, "That's bullshit.
this. Look
That's
at this.
bullshit.
A secret
chimney,
audio."
that chimney is not big enough for human fat to get through. There's no way." Just do Holocaust denial tours. People would love it.
yeah, I went to a concentration camp.
What? Did you go to Germany? You were in Germany?
Yeah, I went to Dachau, and I was like, these. It was the showers, and then I was like, oh wow, where's the? I opened the door. I was like, whoa, where's the ovens? You know? And she goes, oh, they're down this path. You make a left, and it's about a 200 feet
So they
around
had to wheelbarrow him out of
And
there.
I said, huh, that's a long.
Stop it.
Really?
Look,
I said, lady, that's very anti-Semitic of
if
you.
there's
That's impossible.
anything the Germans are known for, it's their inefficiency, Dick. They're very inefficient people.
So those are the backup ovens, right? And then they
Right.
wheel them over here.
German inefficiency is known the world around.
And then there's this guy.
Who's this guy? Who is this?
I forgot to pull this up before the
This
show.
is one of these cool videos of cool stuff.
Remember, it's disaster tourism.
disaster tourism
That's
is
my problem.
I mean, look, I follow these accounts that go to some of these. Are you kidding me? They have the whole Chernobyl mission in Call of Duty. It's awesome.
Come on.
It's like going through Chernobyl, having a good time, getting to see all the remnants of the past.
Good job loading this up beforehand, me.
Well, it's your fault.
Here we go. Oh, great.
Hit the eyeball and then hit it again, and then go to the thing.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow, this is going great. We got a great show for you, folks. Hold on. I got an idea.
No. I know.
Right-click,
it works.
reset, transfer.
Yeah, that's what I did. Transform, reset, transform.
Where the fuck is it?
Where is it?
Just
I don't
add it
know.
as a new window.
Window
Look,
capture.
all I could say
Yeah.
is I think it's important
There.
for civilian journalists
And then we have this guy.
to go out on the field to get the story that the news won't show you. And sometimes that means rushing into disaster zones and letting people know what's going on.
So this is Vito, and I was alerted to this because people started texting me, oh my God, Vito's shitty. Vito's
Toy
house-
mansion burned down.
Vito's toy mansion burned
Vito's
down.
toy museum.
And I said, what? And I go, look at his Twitter. And it's Vito standing in front of a burned down, still smoldering house.
Yeah.
Someone's property.
Me and Dre stood in front of a burnt down house with a can full of matches, and the cops still ain't found out.
Okay, but
You can see the fire in there.
yeah. What are you doing here?
I was looking at fire.
Why were you mugging? Why were you taking like silly pictures?
What's
in
silly
front of-
about that? It's not silly. That's cool. Look at that guy. That's a guy who
What's
gets
this?
the story.
What do you call this?
Hey, what are you going to do? What can you do?
What in your brain told you that it would be okay to drive to someone's burned up house
Yeah.
and take silly selfies and post them on Twitter?
You know, sometimes I do things for me. And I think most of my life is me doing things for me. So
With the
to me,
tagline, California living. Po Buddy's nerfect.
Well, I think the idea, that, oh no, my house burned down.
How many of these shots did you take?
I had to take a couple to get a good one.
Did
This
you
is not
look
even a
around
good.
to
This is
see
not
if the
even a good
homeowners
one.
were there?
There's no homeowners there.
Did they die?
Yeah, they died in the fire along with all their pets and shit. Half the houses are burned down on that block. It could be anybody's burned down house.
What would you have done if they saw you doing this? Just like pretended to be on the part of the news, or
if the homeowner saw me doing this,
if she like crawled out from there and go, "What the fuck are you doing here? Why are you taking pictures
I don't think
of my
they would
burned
care.
up
What
house?"
do you care? The house is already gone.
That's
okay.
the issue.
So it's the it's the should the coroner take a picture of the dead body, right? It's like a cool dead body. Maybe it got shot in the face a bunch of times.
The coroner isn't making silly pictures on Twitter of the dead body. He's like taking pictures for like record keeping and crime purposes.
Dude, if the Abu Ghraib guys can pose in front of a fucking tower of prisoners with heads pulled over their heads and go, ah!
People didn't like those.
Well, I thought it was kind of funny. When they're like, do you know what they're doing at Guantanamo Bay? I'm like, what? They're like, they're making all the prisoners get naked, put them in a pyramid, and then pointing at their dicks and laughing. And I'm like, oh, that sounds awesum.
How many pictures of this do you have on your phone?
I don't know, like 12, 15. I don't know.
Like, that's pretty good. I need like more. Like what? Alfred E. Newman?
What me worry. That's a what me worry situation. So I went and I looked at the fire. It was cool. I wanted to see. Look,
it's not even Malibu. Like the fuck the Malibu fires.
Yeah.
Paris Hilton's home burned up.
Oh, these are nice houses too.
No, this is like Altadena
this
working.
This is the top of the fucking. No, not working man.
Yes.
You're
this
a
is
retard.
Like Kevin,
no,
this is worse than. This is lower than Dr. Kevin. This is like a guy.
No, this is above. This was definitely above Dr. Kevin. Look. But it's at the top of the fucking mountain. It's like fucking it's all gated shit and whatever. All the gates are burned away.
So you didn't go to any of the poor houses? You wouldn't do that.
I didn't ask the fucking property value. I just went and I drove through a neighborhood to see all the burned down houses.
Why? Like Christmas lights? Like what's wrong with you?
Yeah, honestly, well, other people want to see Christmas lights. I don't know, man. Like if you were told, like let's be real. Yeah, if a fucking plane crashed into the Pentagon, you live 5 minutes from the Pentagon, you're not going to go over to look at the fucking... Or like,
yeah, but I hate the Pentagon.
On 9/11, you're living in New York, and you live like, you're not going to get on your rooftop and watch the fucking towers burn? Everybody you took out there.
Somebody's house.
Shut the fuck up. Everybody who took out. You know how many people died in the. Only 10 people have died in the fire so far. Okay? You know how many people went to watch the Twin Towers burn with a camcorder? Went, oh, look at that, man. Oh, gee whiz.
Yeah, that's incredible.
And I'm sure there's one guy with the Twin Towers behind it burning who went, why not? Who cares? We're all going to fucking die.
People who own that house care.
It's a house. If it was a body, I would kind of get it.
What about all their stuff's burned up? You don't care about that?
There you know. Well, I couldn't see no stuff. I was looking.
Were you looking?
I was like, are there any Nintendo games hiding in the rubble? No, there's nothing here. I went to look at the fires. All right, first of all, there's no reason to not go look at the fires. I got out of my car to take some pictures, and then there's always this quote in my head that they say, like, old people will say, hey, if you go on vacation, don't just take a picture of like the monument. Get a picture of yourself, because
so you're just gonna take a picture of their.
Well, that way, when I'm old, people will be like, "Hey, did you live through the LA fires?" I go, "Live through them," and then I can go to my grandkids and go, "That was my apartment I used to live in. Look at that." But I took it like a champ. Yeah. Hey.
You don't think this is a little like?
Oh, I already got chewed out by this by Andy Signor. What are you gonna do?
You did?
Yeah. He brought me on his stream to talk about the wildfires. And he went, I just want to ask you about this. And I'm like, look, it's for me, okay? And then I posted on my public, I'm a piece of shit. What do you want? This is my brand, okay? Life is stupid. I wanted to take a picture in front of a fire. And it's a shitty picture because there's not even a fire there. I wish there was a fire.
And you used the logo of the show. That's nice.
Nah, you can only see half of it, and it's reversed. Well, now people know where to get more of that. Who cares? None of this matters. Nothing matters. Honestly, it was awesome. I feel bad.
You should try this at like the Anne Frank house.
You didn't see my stream where I went to the
go like this, like that in there. Try that. On for size.
Okay, if they had photo opportunities with like a guy dressed in a Nazi uniform at the Anne Frank house, everyone would do it.
You should go as a Nazi.
If you could open the closet and go, oh, and then there's just a guy like a dummy holding a gun at your face, everybody would do that.
Well, yeah.
Or if it's like Anne Frank crying on her knees and you can like stick your head through a hole and now you're the Nazi's
Did
soldier.
you donate to any fire relief things at least?
I have an idea.
Okay.
What
is it?
Yeah, well, I don't want to spill it, but I think
Classic.
I think if I can get the right equipment, maybe we can do some good.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of fire out there, and it could be up to
You're gonna
one.
start some fires and then
No.
just put them out.
Well,
take credit.
I saw some videos of some enterprising youth running around putting out fires, and I said,
I saw those guys.
well, all right.
You want to fake it?
Not fake. Well, I wonder if they're faking you, but I want to do it for real. I saw some. I tried. I was streaming. I tried
to go fight bums.
I tried to put out some fires while I was out there. I was trying to throw dirt on them. It didn't work. Did you see my video where I went to fucking Silent Hill? Did you watch that stream?
No.
You want to see something cool?
I maybe.
Go to youtube.com/Vito2.
Okay.
I'll skip ahead to the cool part. I mean, it's not cool. It's a horrific tragedy, but this was the most awesome thing ever. TWO.
Oh.
So, I'm out here. Look, I'm just trying to be, I got it. I'm just trying to be, report from the ground of what's going on. And so I walked into the fires of hell to get footage from
hell no,
people.
I see in the chat.
There was a lot
in the chat.
Oh, hell no. I eventually figured.
Hell no.
I eventually found out that I had a flashlight, so that was good. That my phone has a flashlight.
Right there.
So I was checking out, I was just getting footage from the suites at Park Marino.
Okay, that's better.
There. See,
that's better. That's not mugging in front of someone's burned up house.
Look,
family's burned up
I went
house.
in and I got to see. Look, it's a veterans hall. The veterans pictures are ruined from the water leaking down.
Oh no! You should have grabbed one.
I thought about would that be good to save them? But I think someone will come through and save them at some point. I don't want to get accused of looting. I don't want to be told I looted a bunch of
someone
photos.
Should really save these. I'm sure someone will do it. That's why LA's burning.
Where am I going to take them to? I don't fucking know.
Oh, classic.
I kind of want to go back out though. Look, it was.
You want to go do more spelunking?
Yeah, here. You want to watch me put out? I was trying to put out this fire. Look at this fire.
Fucking tree could.
This whole tree could have gone up. I was grabbing little fistfuls of dirt.
You were grabbing leaves and throwing them on the fire?
Well, I didn't realize I have no idea what I'm doing, and I was probably going to make it worse, so I stopped, but this is the Jewish temple that burned down.
You burnt a Jewish temple down?
No, I went there after it burned down.
I can't put it out.
It's still on fire, though. The Jewish temple is still on fire.
Huh.
So,
What does that mean?
Well, I didn't want to say.
What does that mean?
I was kind of, when the news was like, Jewish temple burns down, don't report on the Jewish temple burning down. It's going to make people think this is all justified for some reason. This was literally, dude, this fucking is the beginning of playing BioShock right here. It's literally a lantern beckoning you into the next level.
Fucking lights so they could get people out or some shit.
Were you worried about it if there's any stairs or anything?
What, to climb? Because I'm... Shut up. Look, all I'm saying is I may go check out the fire more, and I may come prepared with fire-busting equipment, which I'm trying to get my hands on.
Your turn.
So head to youtube.com/Vito2 and subscribe for that. Or maybe I'll do it on the main channel. I don't fucking know. I'll say this, Dick. Here's one problem that I've been experiencing with the fires.
Yeah.
Is power keeps going out.
Oh, yeah.
And look, sometimes
power outage.
Your power going out, power
like
outages.
Animal.
It's the worst.
I feel like it worse and worse.
Well, I don't know. It's like my life changes when I don't have power.
Yeah, reverting.
Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, this is like a separate life now.
Yeah.
It's a life where
wow, I was a totally different guy with power. Now I'm thinking about, now this feels like a box. I feel like I'm just in a box.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's like I don't know if it's just the internet or stuff but even when you had TV, you're like, well, at least I'm connected to the TV.
Yeah.
Is this what life was like before you had a way to access anything outside of yourself and you just were in
Women
a
are
box?
just terrified constantly when the power's out.
Yeah.
Wow, this is way easier. You know what I love hearing when the power's out?
What?
How the food's going bad every 2 seconds.
So I got in an argument once with the disabled black non-binary writer of the Harley Quinn comics.
Okay.
Because they just hire whoever will do that for no money, and that's the person.
Yeah.
And she said, you guys, my power went out, and I've dealt with food insecurity my whole life, and now my freezer, which has $3,000 worth of food in it because I've dealt with food insecurity, I need to keep that much food in there. All that food is ruined now. And I said, if your power went out, it takes like 3 days for that shit to go bad. Like, it's still in a box of ice. And she said,
Don't open it.
No, it's bad. It's all bad. It's all rotten. I'm like, no, it's not.
It's fine.
Here's
It's
even
ice.
you can even find the FDA was like, here's how long your food is in a freezer that has lost power. They're like, as long as you don't open it, it's good for like 3 days. She's like, listen, white colonist, all my food is fucking destroyed. I'm like, okay, Harley Quinn writer, never mind. It is true that they freak out about the food. Women's belief in, it's women.
Because once the door's closed on the fridge, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
It could be totally new food.
Well, they
Next
also,
time. They don't know.
It's like me and you have talked about, like, if the cheese has mold on it, you can, like, cut off that piece of mold or
They're
whatever.
like, no, the whole thing's bad.
But yeah, like, my ex-girlfriend,
bad.
she was, like, totally freaked out. She's like, wait, you're eating leftovers from 2 days ago? I'm like, yeah. She's like, you're gonna die. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like they have a very bizarre idea.
Understanding of food.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So that's part of the
Power goes out. How long is the food going to be good for? I don't know.
Dude, like literally when the power went out,
day?
I think I remember her grabbing a trash can and being like, we got to ditch
gotta
all this
get rid of this
food.
food.
And you're
It's
like,
gonna go bad.
just fucking leave it in there. No, what are you fucking doing? It's going to go bad in there. It's going to stink up the house. We got to get rid of this
Got to
shit.
get rid of it.
So the power goes out and you're trapped in a world without your electronic gizmos and gadgets.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's some people going, why don't you just read a book, buddy? Well, it's just or whatever, and it's like no, it's trash.
I'm reading a book because I have to.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that.
you
It's
can't
like school
relax.
again.
You can't enjoy it. You got to find your flashlight. The worst part is going, oh God, I didn't charge my phone. My Switch is out of battery. All these other things I could have used.
So I had almost no charge when the power went out here.
Yeah,
and my girlfriend's like, you're an idiot. I got 30% over here. You because you never charge your phone. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I secretly got my laptop and I was plugging my phone into the laptop with the lid open.
Yeah.
But I didn't want her to know about it because then she would want to.
so you're stealing
steal
power
it.
from the laptop.
So I'm taking power from my laptop, and then the next day, her phone ran out, and she's like, got nothing.
How's
She's
yours
like,
still going?
Wait a minute, how's yours still going? I'm like, I don't know. It's just like last long.
I
It's
can't
like
believe
fucking
it.
Moses,
I got
man.
a bigger battery in there, I guess.
Like Passover, I guess. I don't know. And then the power came back on. I was like, I was siphoning it from the computer.
Look, when the power goes out for a little bit of time, it's like, okay, thank God. But you ever had like those things where the power goes out for like 2 or 3 days and you're like, what the fuck am I going to do? This is the
I think
worst
my
fucking
parents' power
shit
is
ever.
still out. They're right in between a couple fires.
I think the worst thing for me is not being able to take a hot shower because the electricity gets my water boiler going.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm like, I can't take these cold showers. And then I had to drive around. I actually signed up to Planet Fitness, not to get in shape, but because I desperately
free
needed
smoothie.
to take a shower.
Oh, really?
I had to take a horrible Planet Fitness shower, which is not
This is
enjoyable.
how you started working out.
This is how I started working out, exactly.
Well, the worst part about the power outages for me
Yeah.
is a long time ago I stole a generator at a Dodger game. Big heist. I
Nice.
made out with it.
Nice.
But then my friend stole it from me.
Fuck.
Yeah.
One of the big ones?
Big, beautiful generator.
Yeah.
My friend stole it from me and sold it. And I
The
didn't.
fuck?
I knew at the time that I should have,
Gotten it
gotten it
back?
back right then, even though it would have been a pain in the ass. But as soon as I saw him take it, I'm like, I'm not getting that fucking generator back. And so now every time there's a power outage, I'm like, if only I had a fucking generator. Every single time for like 8 years.
I am wondering why I don't have like a little generator or something. I mean, I don't know what I would do with it. I guess just charge my electronics or something.
Yeah, charge the phone.
Can you get like they must, like a battery that you can like keep
It's attached to a flashlight. So you just jack off.
Well, exactly. I
power.
can't even use my auto blow right now. So that's horrible.
Oh,
You got me
yeah.
this nice present.
Yeah.
Can't even
use
even use it. And then you go online.
Can't even jack off without any power.
Then you go online and you're like, well, maybe you can get on your phone. You go, well, what should I do when the power's out? And the ideas that these people have, you go, I would rather just kill myself. Here's a list of things you can do when the power's out. Get out the board games.
Oh, yeah.
If we're too caught up in the hustle and bustle to ensure. Yeah, Monopoly's going to make that situation
I think I've
better.
been read this list previously.
Workbooks, puzzles, or coloring books.
Mm-hmm.
Bring back charades. Everybody loves charades. Get out your instruments and make some music. That would definitely, my neighbors would
That's
love
fine.
that.
Just drinking. That's pretty much the only
Drinking,
thing you can do.
that should be on here. Why not? Play Hangman or Tic-Tac-Toe? Who wrote this?
90-year-old AI.
Have you ever been sitting around and you're like, man, I'm bored. How about Tic-Tac-Toe?
Play some tic-tac-toe, man.
Let's get some
after this shit.
Some toe going.
Cats game. Fuck. Cats
Classic.
game. Fuck. Cats game.
Play
Fuck.
trivia. Make your own question.
Make your own questions trivia.
You know the most fun part of
What's
a
my
trivia
favorite
game
part? What's my favorite
is
ice cream?
coming up with trivia questions. That'll take you a whole day. What kind of tree is best? Oak. Show the kids how you played as a kid, assuming you have a family. Okay.
That's
Get out
part
the
of it, I
yarn.
think.
Or sleep. That's actually probably the best idea.
Sleeping.
Yeah, just sleep through the
Wonderful.
fucking thing.
Okay.
Power going
Did you
out.
lose anything in your power outage?
Well, I kept trying to work on projects and whatever else. It kept going
no.
down.
Super
So
Killer's late
more
'cause of the
delays.
power.
More delays.
Oh, no.
Can't believe it.
Okay, that's the show where our problems are.
Ethan Rowell. Oh wait, no. People who don't. People not changing is the problem. Also, what was my other one? The power going out. There
People
you go.
not changing, power going out.
Disaster tourism.
Disaster tourism, and arson deniers.
Arson deniers. Well,
All
guys,
the deniers. Let's see which is the worst.
let's say a couple things. One is to vote on all the problems, the biggest problems of the show. We also need to mention we will be at Hackamania May 9th through the 11th in Las Vegas.
And we're doing a good job this
Nevada.
time.
We're doing a good job this time. Last time we
thought we did our
winged it.
show, which was bad.
we tried
We're doing something
our
different
show.
this time.
I will say this. If you're coming to Las Vegas and you only listen to this show, familiarize yourself with some of the aspects of the so-called Dabbleverse.
Look, we're gonna kill it this time. They're gonna go. That was the best. That was the best show.
I think
of
we
the
were,
weekend.
I think we are going to kill it this time. We
Yeah.
have a game plan.
We have a game plan.
We have
and
a
it's
game
good.
plan.
We're gonna execute it.
Yeah. We tried to just talk about like problems, and they're like,
Vegas, and they're like,
I didn't hear the words Aaron or Imholt once. And then we went, okay, all right, we got it. Understood.
they put us first too, which
They
was
put
really
us
fucked.
first because we could have got some
learned,
lead time and
from
learned.
this.
Why did we lead in Hackamania? We were fucking going in blind. And I will not be doing stand-up, so no one needs to worry about. Maybe I should.
Maybe I should do your stand-up.
Maybe I should force myself to do a whole new stand-up routine. Probably a terrible
do it.
idea. Just that'll be a
Do
hallmark.
a cover.
That'll be a hallmark of Hackamania. I should just do a cover. I should do someone else's bits.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do a one-man. We'll do some parody. Hey, maybe we could do a parody song.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That would be cool.
Okay. All right. See you, Hackamania. Promo
He's
code
Nick
Vegas.
Ricada.
Black
They
here.
took his kids away.
So the biggest problem in the universe I've just discovered actually is when the lock button on your phone breaks and you can't unlock it or lock it. So
There you go.
then you have to do a little
There you go.
workaround where you
Another
plug in
minute
a
and a half of
charger
this.
and then unplug it. Then you get to your
Another
lock
minute and a half
screen
of
where you
this.
can swipe up and do everything else.
Oh, you're right though.
Or I can kind of do it from a distance since I picked a phone that still has an auxiliary port. So I
Okay.
plug in, I cut off this little headphone thing,
How do your lock
and then I
button
just
break?
plug it in,
Jacking off on
unplug it, and then it brings up the last song I played. I had to hit play, plug the headphone in, and then unplug it again. And
Wow.
then
That sucks.
I'm able to get to the
Yeah.
fucking lock menu from there.
Okay.
It's the only way I can do it remotely now. And to have a guy fix it is just
What do you mean
100
remotely?
phones right out the bat. The
know.
part
What is
only costs
remotely?
$5. And I watched the guy take my phone apart to see if he could just reset the cable. And it looks like it would take just a few minutes. Now, I don't like fucking around with electronics, but
You
I
clearly
guess
like
I'm gonna have to
fucking
learn
around
because
electronics.
it's gonna be fucking $100 to like have this guy.
$100 to
fuck
not
with it
have to
for
bring up your
2
iTunes
seconds.
app every 2 seconds.
Yeah,
to
but
get
then
into
you
your
got to do that
phone.
for
For now,
everything.
yeah, I'm
You
stuck
gotta-
unlocking.
you could fix everything in your life needs $100 fix, and you can only pick like 1 or 2 a month, or else
I would fix
you know.
my phone. I think my phone is pretty crucial to my everyday.
Imagine how much the rest of his stuff is broken. Though.
I know.
And I understand what you're talking about, sir. Or how about when if the phone goes totally black for some reason, and you can't find and you could look and you're like, oh fuck, I can kind of see it, but I don't know where to swipe, and you're just guessing.
Trying to fix your own stuff, man. I did fix those 2 Xboxes though. I was very pleased with myself.
Good job.
I replaced the disk drive.
Hey, Dick and Vito.
cable.
All I gotta say is Ambien is one hell of a drug.
Okay.
Stay safe, fellas. Watch out.
Is Ambien the problem?
No, I don't think so. My expert opinion.
I'm 18. I'm a Bob Dylan fan, and I know I'm a week late, but after hearing that last Bob
60
Dylan
years late.
voicemail, I just had to say, fuck all you guys for not understanding good fucking music, good folk music.
Yeah, you gonna lecture us
on
about
the
Bob
previous
Dylan.
episode you mentioned Bob Dylan.
Yeah.
Talked a lot about the Vietnam War, which he never fucking did. I don't even know if he has a single reference to it throughout all of his fucking music, but his music was primarily, or his protest music, which was a very small part of his entire music career, was about racial stuff, and I hate the Civil Rights Act as much as the next guy, but, you know.
He's going to get that on his shoulders.
He's just like a little bit of equality, big fucking deal. He's a musician, you know, expected to be a fucking political thinker. I don't know. Just because Vito's annoyed at the fucking Timothy Chalamet movie doesn't mean that you can just discredit a guy's whole fucking musical career.
Yeah, you can.
When he's respected as one of the fucking greats, you know? It's all opinion-based, but none of you guys know his fucking music, so you're not arguing on that front when you're discrediting him. His politics weren't particularly offensive. That's what I have to say.
He's going to make a great old guy.
I know. I can't wait for this guy to be lecturing me about when music was
Come on over to my
good.
man. He's going to have his daughter. He's going to bring a new guy over, and he's going to go, come on, follow me into my man room, and I'm going to tell you about Bob Dylan.
I mean, in a way, he kind of made my point for me, where he's like, he was just a guy who made music that wasn't even really that political or interesting. I'm like, I know. Stop making fucking movies about him.
No, they love it. Okay. Nice.
Hey, Dick. I just find it really funny how you're giving Vito some amazing advice. You're a successful guy, and Vito kind of is like 40 without owning his own house or anything.
Thank you.
You're giving him the great advice to
shut up.
Find something that you're good at that makes money and do it every
Yeah,
single
those
day.
videos. You got to make those videos.
And Vito just refuses.
He just doesn't do it.
Reminds me a lot of
Shut up.
the old guy.
Another guy. Did you make, how many videos did you knock out this
I made
week?
one.
One?
I don't think there's money in it, man. I don't
funny,
get it.
man. It's funny.
Some of it.
It's funny.
I thought it was funny, the video I made. Look, I'll keep making them when I get a good idea for one.
You got to make 2 this week.
I could
can't have a good
maybe
idea. You
do
gotta
2
just
a
make
week,
one.
but like I don't think they're all gonna hit. I don't think they're all gonna hit.
Well, they're not. But you got to make them.
Yeah. Well, actually, I have some ideas.
Make another one with a little racist kid running around.
Well, now that
that cop jumping in the car, that was a good one.
Yeah, but that already kind of had commentary on top of it.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, you
Add
could
yours
add
in and
another.
go like, yeah.
Oh damn!
Yeah, me too.
You
I think that
dropped
too.
that donut, buddy! Wow!
Yeah, that's good.
right,
You got to find kind of old ones though.
That's the thing. I can't
That's the
do
thing.
newer ones that people have already seen. I have to find like older stuff.
The fire one was all over the place.
Fire one was too popular.
Yeah, you messed up.
I have some one. I'm gonna do one.
You should have
Look,
thought about
I
it more.
won't spoil it.
Okay, 2 this week.
The VNN.
You gotta do 2.
I'm looking to expand the VNN.
Okay.
In
You got to do
ways.
2 though.
But now that you can get like an AI performer and it's like pretty good, I can just make like it doesn't have to be great, but I can get like an AI newscaster and like to make it look like real news footage or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can't dress up like a newscaster because I'm gonna go, who the
Dress
fuck would
up.
hire that fat piece of shit as a newscaster?
Just take viral videos that already have succeeded.
They already succeeded.
Yeah, and then put.
Well,
your
that was
voice on
Knife
them.
School's complaint. He said, well, Vito, clearly the success of yours, you're not really funny because you took a video that was already funny and just added shit on top of it.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
Do
okay.
that. Then it's funny either
It
way.
is good, yeah, because I'm
And I wanna
untalented.
see the video again.
You know,
Well,
unlike the
don't-
guy
No.
who
Don't
makes the
complicate
puppet
it to your
stuff.
head. Just do the.
How about I get a bunch of puppets to do it? Now that would be funny if there was puppets. And maybe one of them could be an Eric July puppet and he could make the same joke every week. That would be, oh my God, I couldn't believe it.
Do you see Eric July tweet in the snow? Calm down, Yaira, or something like that. It's like, dude, this is like Chris Chan shit. calm down, Yaira. Ooh, Yaira, you're chilling my bones.
I mean, did we discuss Eric July supposedly quitting YouTube? Which I don't understand what that means.
It means his view numbers have tanked.
His view numbers have tanked, but he's still going to go on streams all the time because that's his like primary marketing vehicle.
What about his business channel?
Yeah, well, that's he's stretched himself a little. He's just focusing.
He ran out of business.
He ran out of business advice. His business advice is have an embarrassing legal document where you go to the cops and tell them a guy put stickers on your fucking. What's going on with that exactly?
I think it's going to be tossed.
It like came back and then it got tossed again.
Eric July and all the Ripitards got subpoenaed, and then suddenly the case.
Suddenly they don't want to do court stuff anymore.
No, never mind. We don't want to do this anymore.
Never mind. We're done with this.
Somehow that was the magic bullet.
I mean, so
and he's dodging the subpoena.
It's not good.
Eric July dodging a subpoena.
That looks bad. He's gonna have to. Answer for his crimes.
Still got that track, background.
Well, hopefully the money from Yellow Flash's comic will help pay for whatever legal things come his way.
That comic looks really exciting. A guy in leotards grabbing tanks and jacking them off like they're penises.
Yeah,
is that the comic?
So Yellow Flash, who I was thinking the other day, there was a period of about 3 days. Remember when you went on Flashcast?
Yeah.
And Flash was going, oh, Vito's a pedophile, blah, 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 blah. And then I went on and went, Flash, I'm not a pedophile.
I'm not a pedophile. Stop calling me
I don't think I cried. I don't think that's not my tone. That was not my tone.
Yeah, that was. Look at this.
Okay.
Look at this bad boy.
And then Flash basically said, you're right. You're not a pedophile. And then like 3 days later,
you are a pedophile.
Yeah, well, whatever. Okay. Everybody turns. Ralph turns. Flash turns.
Look
whatever.
at this. What's happening here?
He's jerking off a big old cock.
Is it his own cock? Or is he jerking off his dad's cock?
This is Yellow Flash's Super Sentai character, the the Golden Patriot.
The gay jacker-offer. He goes around with super jack-off speeds, super jacking off tanks, and mechas.
You know, the Golden Patriot is a line of adjustable urinals for gay men. So
this isn't edited. This is a guy who's jacking off the spiritual manifestation of his dad's penis.
This is his character has run at an Abrams tank in the middle of World War. Oh, did they have Abrams tanks in World War II? I think so.
I don't know.
And has grabbed the. Oh no, this would be a German tank. This is a Kraut tank, a Panzer.
And he's fighting Hitler.
He's fighting Hitler. He's fighting Hitler's robots.
It's kind of an Obama era thing to make a,
Oh, Nazis are the bad guys. Way to go.
This is like an era of nuance. Come on, buddy.
So this guy who's wearing a fanciful gay scarf has climbed atop a giant manifestation of a penis and bent it backwards in an orgasmic fury.
Oh, that's how I deadlift. Oh. With my neck sticking out like, oh God, I'm gonna bend.
Yellow Patriot, there's a tank. Ah! Ooh!
Why isn't the German just shooting the tank and blowing his ass?
Yeah, it would kind of explode the shell in the barrel. It'd fuck him up. I did like that somebody got in his comments and like, well, actually, a tank barrel has a diameter of whatever.
Yeah, he fucking with him. Yellow Flash said it's just a comic. Like, remember how all the Star Wars prequels are like, it's for kids.
It's for kids.
It's just a comic.
It's just for kids.
So it's not good.
Just a comic. Oh, so the diameter doesn't matter.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Does every page in Yellow Flash's comic have overt homosexual overtones, or is it just subtle homosexual overtones?
I mean, look, guys, has everyone figured out that all of these guys are like definitely closeted semi-gays?
Yeah,
like him, Shadowversity. Like,
oh yeah, he's trans.
All these guys are absolutely coping with the fact that they're like. I'm not saying all the time, but they'll be like watching porn. It's like a lady sucking a dick, and they'll be like, I bet I could suck that dick. And they go, what am I talking about? Why do I always say silly things? Like, all these guys are a little bit closeted. It's obvious.
If you went into a tattoo store and you said, the guy goes, what do you want? Oh, what's it going to be? The big biker, like, what's it going to be? Stud? And you're like, oh, I'd like this image tattooed of a man dressed in a gay scarf.
Not just a man, a Power Ranger.
Power Ranger dressed in a gay scarf, gripping the tube of a tank, and so his fingers are denting it like it's flesh and yanking it up hard.
It's the flared
do you think
tip
the tattoo guy
of the
would
tank barrel there.
instantly try to start having sex with you? Or do you think he would tattoo it on you first?
He'd go, oh, let me take you into the good tattoo
back
parlor where the red lights and the chains are. Ooh, it's my original character. I call him the Golden Patriot.
The Gulping Patriot.
Yeah. His friend is the
He's a sailor.
Rainbow Sailor
Rainbow
who sails on
Marauder.
a rainbow of fun. Ooh, it's a colorful narrative.
We're the
featuring-
A-sex powers.
So, look, Yellow Flash is a little bit gay.
This is gay as shit, man.
I mean, he's in all that gay anime. Here's what I hate: these
Oh,
guys.
he's into that pedophile stuff.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah,
pretending
that's
that they're
right.
like, oh yeah, it's like a totally masculine thing. Also, I'm into all this like lolly little kid fucking anime, and you're like, dude, you're a fucking little nerd kid.
Get this. It's a doshinji, and he goes back in time and he gets revenge by raping a whoa. Stop right there.
Yeah. You dressed up as Naruto for a fucking anime convention. I wish these guys, what drives me nuts is these guys who are like clear weeaboo nerd losers like myself, okay? But then they go on and they're like, oh man, I don't take no shit, I'm a badass. Blah, blah, blah. Look at it. You're like, no, you're in the shit with the rest of us
you're a
fucking
nerd.
nerds, man. You're a
Yeah.
fucking nerd. Stop it.
You're a nerd.
Oh, I'll beat the shit out of Vito. I'll kick Vito's ass anytime. Okay, let's do it.
I've never been here before. Can I bend your cock
You know what?
backwards?
It is weird that like
What is this, man?
all of this is weird.
Cock bending. What is this?
Well, it's
It's not his cock.
No,
It's someone else's cock. It's another guy's cock. He's aiming it up into his wife's pussy. Look, don't you think?
When most people
It's like, yeah, baby,
fantasize
open
about
that
fighting
pussy
the
up.
Germans, they don't think, and then I'm going to grab their big,
I'm gonna grab
thick
Hitler's
German
big cock.
cocks, and I'm going to pull it
Aim it
backwards
into my-
until it spurts into the
My
air.
mom's pussy.
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
Look, I know nobody believes me when I say I'm willing to be objective. I'm willing to be objective with these comics, but they just look fucking terrible.
What do you mean objective? That's a big cock. He's grabbing a big wiener and sticking it in the air.
I really had
I know
yeah.
cock drawings, all right? I know what a gay cock drawing is when I see one. I go like this. Whoop, gay cock penis. Gay cock drawing right over
This is
there.
some
I don't need to
Tom of
fucking
yeah.
I don't need to be like EVS. Well, what you need to do is you need some sense of action and the vanishing high ride. I go whoop, gay cock picture right over there. Saw it.
As a connoisseur of vintage gay artwork,
It's funny,
this
gay,
is some
it's
Tom
funny.
of Finland shit right here. All right, this is some Eric Stanton. I tell you what, this is some fetishistic gay pornography,
Jesus
folks.
Christ.
Right
All
there.
right.
So we're all looking forward to the Golden Patriot, the mighty, mighty Golden Patriot.
Just looks like shit.
I mean, the fact that it's a giant shot of his ass is bizarre to me.
Okay. Look, he's aiming the dick up his own ass. See that?
Yeah.
He's going to give it a hook.
Bro,
He's going to give it the old hookaroo.
I know I was arguing with Ethan about this, and I probably didn't put it the way. You can have this be the angle, but, like, this is just a shot of a guy's asshole.
Don't argue with EVS.
I'm not arguing
about-
with EVS.
Don't present it like you're arguing with him.
Hey, I know
He
he-
knows.
EVS loves me. That's all I can say.
Yeah, you need a cup check every once in a while, though.
What? No, I'm not. Look, I stated it wrong, but let's be clear. That is a shitty fucking shot of the guy's ass. He should be, like, lunging
Stated it wrong.
forward.
Being wrong are
And
the
there's
same.
no shot of him jumping on top of the tank. He just goes from a shot of his asshole.
He should be jacking off.
Yeah.
So in the next shot, when he's playing with a huge penis, it makes more sense.
There you go.
He should be salivating and going like, wow, look at the size of, look at that big penis. So then you know what's in his mind when he's yanking on it.
I'm excited.
All right.
There you go. I was excited this week is yeah, you saw EVS is putting out a revised edition of Cyberfrog number 2.
Oh, why?
Some of
What's
the
revised?
some of the dialogue will be improved. Changed around a little bit.
Are you joking?
No, he's doing that.
That's
He-
cool.
Yeah, very
Okay.
cool.
Are you being sarcastic? It sounds like you're being sarcastic.
No, I'm just saying it's almost as if people provided him with notes about who knows, you know?
You are taking credit for.
I don't know
Why
what
would you
happened.
do this to him?
I don't
Don't
know
you
what
want him
happened.
to sell copies?
I'm just fucking
Why
around. I'm just fucking around. No, I mean, I read Cyberfrog back in the day, and I gave him some feedback. I don't know what's been implemented. I hope, but it sounds
You
like
did the opposite of everything you told him to do.
He might have done the opposite. I'm just, I'm looking forward to the revised Cyber Frog. I'm looking forward to seeing if any of my feedback made it in to the final book. We'll see. He might not have used any of it. He said you gave him notes as well, so who knows? I mean, we are expert editors here, expert writers. We all know it. It's very possible that maybe some of the Vito magic
all of it's found its way into the.
Very possible. It's also possible he didn't use any of it, but we'll see. Let's see here. Guys, get your super chats in. Again, I want to mention, vote on all the problems, the biggest problem of that show. We will be at Hackamania. I did not mention the promo code. It is
the N-word.
Incorrect. It is biggest. Promo code biggest. Get, I believe it's 10% off.
I think
and
Patrick said the N-word's 15% off.
Stop with this. I'm going to need to send a message to him going, can you also add the N-word? Now, did you see he posted the list of which promo codes are performing the best?
Yeah, I saw that.
We're beating the creep off. What do you mean you didn't like that?
I don't want to have to compete for...
I was surprised we were beating anybody because we have done a shitty job promoting, honestly. Every single WATP clip opens with the exact same clip of Carl going, hey, guys, whoa, we're going to be at Hackamania. And I'm like, oh, shit, I'm not doing that.
Carl should pull your pants off on stage.
Carl loves me. Carl is another guy who sent me a text about the fires. I think he thought my place burned down.
He's hoping.
He was hoping.
He was feeling you out.
He was hoping. Say, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Carl in Las Vegas. Who's going to be there?
That was the worst thing that so many people, you tricked people into thinking that your house burned up and it didn't.
Yeah, people felt bad for me.
No, they were happy, and then they're like, fuck.
There were some people, and then also because I have that profile picture of a blonde-haired guy in front of an American flag.
Yeah.
So a bunch of anti-Groiper accounts went, oh, this Groiper's house burned down. I'm like, I'm not a Groiper, and it's not my house, but... I should have gave him the win. I should have said, ooh, Fuentes will get you.
I love Nick Fuentes. Damn you, Satan.
Damn
you messed up my house.
This is all right. Anyway, so guys, Hackamania, also new bonus episode, Biggest Problem in 2024. Patreon.com/biggest problem.
Yeah.
And stop sending me messages saying, why am I not on the list of names at the end of the show? And then I go, are you a Dick File Plus or a Dickhead Plus or a Vito File Plus? You go, no, I'm one of the regular ones. And I go, oh, so you thought it was a list of 2,000 people that you somehow didn't end up on? You fucking idiot. It's for the premiums.
Real interesting approach to...
Also, I have another announcement.
Yeah.
I mentioned on the last episode I want to give away some mother's milks. So here's what I'm going to do. If you're a member of the Patreon, it's going to be a raffle. Everybody's automatically entered. If you don't respond to my message to you when you win, then I'll send it to the next guy. And it'll be something like normal members, you're all entered once, and all you plus members, you're entered 3 times or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to spin the wheel. I'll probably try to give like 3 of them away so I can get them out of my house. So,
well, that sounds so exciting.
Aren't you excited? You can win a mother's milk. Well, if you don't want it, you can send it. You tell me to send it to somebody else. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying. People want
like the
them.
fucking Metalloid Man that you're doing.
The Metalloid Maniac?
Yeah. And then you spin the wheel, and then you get a mother's milk. But if you don't want the mother's milk, you can double down and pay it forward.
The physical challenge, Dick. Everyone loves the physical challenge.
Yeah, okay.
The point is, if you're a member of the Patreon, you will have a chance to win. If you're not a member of the Patreon, you don't get one. There you go.
Wait, you can't do a lottery on Patreon. You can't.
What?
It's against the TOS. I had to stop mine.
Can you ask people to sign up for a different lottery?
No.
You can advertise a giveaway, right? It just can't be a Patreon exclusive giveaway.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
it can't be limited to Patreon members.
Yeah, it's fucked. I'll read your rage on the show, and that's no lottery.
Oh,
don't fuck with it.
Okay, well, I guess I have to figure out a different way to give them away. Can I say that it's open to everyone, but if you're a Patreon subscriber, you get extra?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, now I have to look it up. Synthetic Shinobi for 2. Thanks for not killing yourselves. Cardinal for 5. We love Vito. Synthetic Shinobi for 5. Biggest problem are people who prank you by turning the lights off when you take a public dump. I'd say that's basically tantamount to rape.
Yeah.
LJ Clabarino for 2. Assalamu alaikum Shabbos Goys.
Okay.
Synthetic Shinobi for 5. Any chance Cali elected officials finally face consequences now to rich and powerful people have been fucked over by them?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we're getting rid of all the DEI everywhere else. You saw Facebook's getting rid of all the DEI, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Dude.
They took the tampons out of the men's room.
They took the tampons out of the men's room. America
That's
is...
serious. That's back to being serious bathrooms.
See, look, I talk to Mr. Girl sometimes.
And they made the holes bigger in the toilets.
And me and Mr. Girl agree. We go, look, we don't love Trump, but there are some positives that we cannot deny. Okay? So it does seem like America's coming back to a place of sanity.
Yeah. That you guys messed up.
Tampons in the men's bathroom was like, what do? They just sit there and you look at them and you pat yourself on the back and you go, whoa, well, when my trans man friend finally shows up, because we don't actually have one, at least he'll feel safe.
Looking at tampons.
Yeah, looking at tampons that they can't get anywhere else and it's impossible for them to get. They have to be in the bathroom.
They don't need any tampons. Not impossible to get.
Honestly, we don't even need tampon machines in the women's bathroom. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. So it's... Okay.
It's for trans men. They do need tampons. It's for the trans men. You didn't get that part of it?
No.
You thought they were just in there to like...
Why would mine be dumber?
Well, like gay guys just take tampons and like put them in their asses because it's fun?
Yeah.
No, it's for trans men.
Why is everyone calling them a different gender?
I can understand your confusion, sure.
My way makes more sense, actually.
I mean, have you seen
Men are still using the correct one, but we're just saying like, oh, we need tampons too.
Have you seen all the photos of the high schools where they have the tampon machines in the boys' bathroom?
They're messing them up.
And the boys just grab them and throw them in the trash, and you're like,
awesome.
I mean, you guys are America's heroes. You don't know it, but you are. Like, 100% I support this. Diamond G for 2. Vito cried my property to keep the fires away. It worked. Boss Hog for $2.79 with a $1 bill. Thank you, Boss Hog.
Property.
Hey. Well, now, Johnny Rocket for 5. Indian Lives Matter.
Yeah,
LJ Clabarino for 5. Vito, please do more video audio dubs. Have you seen MCC or Djibouti dubs? No. Send me a link on Twitter. I know a lot of people are doing stuff like that. LJ Clabarino for 2. MXC Pig Bunny. Got it. Pineapple Man for 2. Thanks for not being on fire.
Thank you.
Kirks for 5. Imagine this, The Omen. But Dick learns his daughter is destined to become the first woman president. The fires herald her arrival.
Yeah. Sounds good.
That would be a good comedy movie. A lady's about to become president. And only America's 2 greatest misogynists can put a stop to it. Johnny Rocker 5. I can't believe Dick betrayed the Ralph mail, forcing him to say true things about
Finally,
Vito.
he's not defending you anymore.
I know. Black Crimson for 2. Flame on for another 5. He says, thanks for the flaming hot Cheetos and thanks for not burning yourselves.
Thank you.
Enormous
thank you.
Splits for 2. Biggest problem is songs that suck but have great intros. That is a good problem. Some songs have fantastic intros and the rest of the song
the reverse.
is dog
it's
shit.
like Hot Town, Summer in the City, but it has
it can go either way. But there'll be like some songs where like the first minute I go, oh man, this would be like great in a movie or whatever. And then the singer comes in and he goes, and you're like, oh, fuck this garbage. Turkey Sandwich, and you can't get an instrumental version. That's the worst. Turkey Sandwich for 5. Today's my birthday and I won't be watching live because I'll be getting plastered and singing karaoke. But inshallah, Riley's case will be dismissed. It does seem that's correct. Cool for $50 on the board. Thank you for not killing yourselves. Biggest problem is going back to work after vacation. Hopefully LAX is on fire, so I have an excuse to stay in Japan. Vito's booty, please.
Oh, yeah. Here's hoping, Koof.
We
can send some homeless over there.
Should have got you a fireman's coat so you could do a special fire edition of Vito's booty. Brett's Man for 2. As a socialist, I salute Dick rigging on billionaires. Oh, raging on.
I'm rigging on billionaires.
See, this is unnecessary censorship. Raging
you can't say
on
ragging
billionaires.
or raging?
Raging, but he put it with a
Why the fuck can't you say
whatever.
raging?
I don't know. Tubby Tits Vito for 5. It's going to be hilarious if Vito's stuff burns. Genuinely hope Richard's house is okay and you stay safe, but Vito's place, that's top comedy. I'm closer to the fire than you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely.
Plus,
you would know.
You're up the side of a mountain.
You drove here.
Brett's Man for 2. Biggest problem is stolen burnt house valor. We talked about that.
Yeah. What a piece of shit.
Oh, I did not actually try to pretend it was my house. It was a little fun joke.
What's the joke?
Someone's house burned
Fuck your
down.
house?
Yeah, fuck your house. R.I.P. house. What are you going to do?
I wish the house would have shot you.
Potato 105 for $5.69. Biggest problem is a giant fire chucking dicks in my ass. Nobody wants that. Stay safe out there, boys. Hippie Terrorist for 2. Hibbity dibbity toilet skibbity. Findable my bowls for 5. Can't wait for season 4 of Biggest Problem. Dick and Vito versus Ethan Ralph. Destination retardation.
God. No, thank you.
Well, no, now you, Milo, and Ralph are going to do a big show. You guys can all go down to Mexico. You can have a taco bar going. Talk about gay stuff. Talk about Mexico stuff.
I'm forbidding wasted podcasting.
Can we get Milo in here? Why did Milo not do this show?
I think Milo's too big for this show.
Yeah, but he likes you. He'd do it just to hang out with you.
Yeah, but he's like, he comes in and just wrecks shit. Like, he's like coming in and I'm doing a lot of like saying a lot of outrageous stuff. This is like making sarcastic jokes, like pussy podcast.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot of energy.
He's a lot of energy, yeah.
I want to know what he has to say about evolution. Milo and Eric Escobar. Now, that would be a match for the ages. Pop quiz for Is anybody watching that Mr. Beast game show? Tell me if Eric shows up. I've heard he's
I watched, I didn't see him. Maybe I fucked up not doing the intervention. I don't know. I don't want to do an intervention.
The best thing about interventions is you can do them whenever you want. You can do them tomorrow. How about a buffet intervention? This is a new thing I've come up with. Where you got them loaded up on crab and shrimp.
So they can't leave?
Yeah, they can't leave. They're eating.
Leave. Yeah,
it's in the middle of a meal.
That's a good idea.
A lot of tasty. Pop quiz for 10, RIP LA. Dick Paninsky for 556. Vito, don't you think you could try a little harder? Well, J-Rob detailing Ireland for €5. Cheers, my friend. Cheers.
Rob. J-Rob.
Tube Fair for 2. Bink, Vito, Bop, Skedaddle, Deke, Dot, Booper, Von Trapp. Okay, Riley and Friends for 5. What a night for the sector. I guess. Soul 2XL for 2. Latent Flambe. Austin for 2. Big's problem reading the clock and being on time. Katie the Swiss for 5.
Thank you.
Lorenzo Areola for 2. My guy that gets me dirty movies might have cancer.
Lorenzo, you got to call into my show.
You have a guy who gets you dirty movies? Can't you just download
He's not
them?
going to get them himself.
Who's your guy?
That's overload. You get porno like that.
I have some porno DVD. I'm going through my garage organizing shit, and I have some porno DVDs in there. And I'm going, do I need porno DVDs?
No.
Right.
Get rid of them.
I've never watched them, but I got them at the Tranny Porn Awards. That was the name of the awards when I went to them. Okay? I did not name them that.
Why did you go there?
Because my trans friend won an award.
What was the award? Ugliest...
Most original scene. No, not... Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck was that? Holy shit! You are just mean.
I don't know who it is. I'm just saying that's a funny award. It's a funny award.
Ugliest trans lady? No.
Could you imagine?
Jesus Christ. My friend was nominated for Best Original Scene, so I went to the... I guess I can't say the name of the awards, but that's what they were called at the time.
Oh, yeah. And you can't say the name of the awards.
No.
There's a lot of old awards you can't say the name of.
That's true.
Potato 105 for 4. Late, fat, and gay. Tubby Tits Vito for 2. Looking forward to seeing a skinny Vito to pop up.
Point is, I got a grab bag of trans pornography that I never...
That should have been thrown away right at the thing.
I thought I would use it as for a bit or something.
A bit of
I did use it for a bit, actually.
Strategery for what?
I have some original Buck Angel DVDs from that era, though, from 10, 15 years ago. I should get Buck Angel to sign them. That's how I found out about Buck Angel.
Why would you want him to sign them?
I mean, because, then it's like a collector's item. Like, you get it graded. Hey, do they have graded pornography yet? No, that would be cool.
I don't think they would do that.
No, the PSA, Beckett wouldn't do that.
Maybe CGC would do it.
CGC will do anything.
Strategery for 5. Hello from Vegas. Can't listen. I'm just doing a quick sweep to make sure you guys don't get any dicks in your asses during Hackamania. Report to follow. Thanks. Strategery for 5. Okay, sweep complete. Turns out we've got the saying wrong. It's actually what happens in Vegas stays in your ass. Nobody wants that, Dixon.
Nobody wants that.
It's true. Tubby Tits Vito for 2. You can't super chat fat anymore. What the fuck?
Wait, actually?
Sarah Gardner for 2. Love your hat, Vito. Altered Beast.
You want to know something? This was the first Vito hat.
That you wore or that you ever had?
When I became a hat man, this was the hat that did it.
This is cool.
I was at a convention. I said, I can't wear hats. I got such a huge head.
Yeah.
And they said, well, what about these snapback hats? They're big. And I said, hey, I kind of look good in these.
You do look good in them. Riverbeard for 5. If the tea bags put microplastic in my balls, do coffee filters also put the microplastics in my... I think is he saying balls there?
Yes. I think he's saying balls.
Yeah, they do. They do. Cut your balls off.
Tubby Tits Vito for 2. Vito's lost cat was the first victim of the fires. I am mad at the people who go, oh, my cat's still in my house. He was under the bed. I couldn't get him. I'm like, so keep going until you get him. The fire's not outside the fucking door.
Yeah, we gotta go.
The women's
Fuck the cats.
You know what? Women's understanding of food spoilage is about equal to women's understanding of fire, where they're like, "There's an evacuation notice." I'm like, that means you got like 12 hours maybe before anything happens.
Before nothing happens.
Yeah, before nothing happens, you're probably fine. They're like, I had to leave the cat in my house. The Girlcaster 2, bring on the Ralpha mail. He's coming for you, Vito.
He's coming.
Our best friend, Big Not Russian Productions, for $100. Laundering his Bitcoin through this show. Thank you. Found my balls for $5. Vito, why don't you do 15-second daily clips with Deep State Derek?
There you go. There you go. You got to do it though. You got to give me 2 this week.
I need a good Deep State Derek costume. I guess I can use that American flag.
Just do it over a video.
Yeah, but you want to see Derek.
Not really. Just want to hear him do
stuff. But then people don't understand the character.
Just get like a cheesy going like that.
I could do some. I could do some. Yeah. You know what? That's a good idea. I put up a VNN post today.
Yeah.
I got your girl with it.
Yeah, the BLM.
The BLM.
House.
That was a little obvious, but I don't think anybody else has done it yet. Ramis Draven for 10, staying sober and staying strong. Vito, you cried hard about my property. Ralph and Riley should team up. Oh, maybe I'm going to get nailed. Royston S. Bailey for 2. Who'd win a boxing match, Dick or Imholt?
Man.
You.
Aaron, definitely.
Isn't he tiny? He looks tiny.
I don't do that kind of gay shit. So
yeah, you probably would not agree to that. Sign friend T for 5. Leave it to the greedy Californians to hoard all the fire while the entire Midwest is covered in ice. Why not share some of the destruction?
I wish.
Agnostic Uzumaki with 5. It's so funny that Vito is just being incredibly nice and patient with Ralph, which is the perfect foil to Ralph's antics. Vito's stocks are up. Because I know.
You're really tripping him up.
Well, I know what he's doing. He's being an addict.
You want to be a fight? You want to be in a fight?
No. So you hate me and you want me to... Ralph, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's get some food. I just want somebody to go to the restaurant with.
His worst nightmare.
I mean, if Frog Tony had played his cards right, I would have went to the buffet.
Let's go have a drink. I'm sobering up. I don't want to go out with you.
There you go. You know, I need an eating buddy. Justin Roiland for 2. Medicare wants on to discuss the Boogie 1488 death.
Oh.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Hey, Joe for 2. Dick, did you ever try a blanket as a pillow?
No. I should,
I thought you did
My neck
try
is
it.
fucked. I mean, I don't know. Maybe. Is this another Dick versus Dick? I don't think I did. I have to share my blanket and pillows.
Why don't you get more blankets and pillows? Oh, I'm a blanket master.
I hate them. It's
I got
too
a ton.
hot.
I got a ton of blankets.
Oh.
My thing though is I have to, because I got to share my blankets with my cats. I got to make a little nest for them to lie down next to me.
Gross.
Does Maddie like blankets?
No, she's a lab, so she has 2 coats.
Fair enough. Vegetable Spy for 5. Why don't women communicate? I lost out on $300 boots because my girlfriend didn't tell me she was going to buy them for me.
How did you lose out on boots?
It makes no sense to me.
That sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Fonda my balls for 2. Ghana has the world's largest e-waste dump.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think that's the reason they say that the IQ levels are directly correlated to the amount of e-waste.
Whoa.
Like it completely fucks up your brain. So I think the IQ in Ghana, it's like all these kids digging around in cobalt and lead. It's like not good. Aspartame brain tumor for 2. Vito can't rise from your grave. SB for 5. R.I.P. Jimmy Carter. His death clearly broke the seal, keeping LA's destruction at bay. Thanks for not killing yourselves. What about all that talk about what the presidents were discussing at Jimmy Carter's funeral, huh?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? Where George W. Bush patted Obama on the chest while not saying hi to Trump, and everyone's going, well, what's going on there? And then Trump was saying something to Obama, and lip-reading experts are trying to decode what he was saying.
No, I didn't see that.
Having a lot of fun. Chud Bronson for 2. Part-time Vito. /Bolt for 5. It sure is cold here on the East Coast. Please send thoughts and prayers for us. East Coast Dick holds it so frosty and chilly and cold.
Fattest bitches.
Justin Roiland for 2. Ralph and Milo looking rough and sound gay. Not gonna lie.
Potato 105 for 12. Hey, Ito, I'm starting to think you're not a total libtard, but each time you almost see the light, Team Guy programming kicks in. Why is that? Did you do Team Guy stuff today? I didn't know.
I don't think so.
Big Not Russian Productions for 50. Border patrols in the Bakersfield arresting illegals. It's pretty funny. I watched them apprehend people when they first showed.
I want to see some streams of that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, that's... Okay, here's what I'm going to say is there's been a lot of predator poacher stuff. I think we've all seen it. We're getting tired of it. on the ground watching, Mexicans.
I was on a
busted.
stream with that guy Alex Rosen.
I think I did
2 days ago, and I said, "Oh yeah, what do you think of that newly ped game guy? Like, isn't that awesome? The guy that does the King show." And he goes, "I wish he would work more on catching predators." And I'm like,
these guys always got to have big morals.
Yeah.
I'm getting these guys arrested.
I mean, it's like an entertainment product. You know that, right? Like, you're not.
That newly ped
whatever.
guy is great. I've talked to that guy on Twitter, and I'm mad that I'm not remembering his name.
Colin Schumacher.
Colin Schumacher, yeah.
It's like, come on, man, don't be that guy.
Yeah. You guys, all you Predator guys, you got to get together. You got to be part of a team. You can't be like Colin. You know what it is? He doesn't want people.
You trying to be more
in.
serious than the child rape? Okay, cool.
I can understand.
Sorry, we're goofing around.
The guys who grab
it's so fucking serious.
The guys who grab a
That's why it's
brick
monetized
and try to beat the guy to his death at a fucking grocery store. I go, well,
That's
you guys
bad.
are fucking it up. Like,
Yeah.
do it. But the guy who goes out there and he goes, if you win my trivia challenge, I won't call the cops. That's the best
funny.
fucking gimmick of all time. Come on. And he's asking them the legitimate trivia questions. He's got the host mic. We're
so
playing
funny.
the newly ped game. Ba-da-ba-ba. And the fucking pedophile's like, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God.
I got to answer these questions right.
Which of these Great Lakes has the largest body of water? The Finger Lakes? Incorrect. You're going to jail for illegal enticement of a minor.
Yeah, funny.
My ex-girlfriend has a penis for 10. Women wanting to complain about work between the hours of 5 to 7. Women work for empowerment. Men work because we have no choice. I spend 8 hours a day getting aped by Harvey Weinstein.
Oh, wow. You should do something about that.
Pigeon for 10. The addict pendulum swings again. Potato 105 for 269. The solution is to stop being fat.
Okay.
Lawrence Devaney for 5. The kill stream has been a garbage pile since Zidane left, and that's being generous. I haven't watched the kill stream in a while. I want to make an appearance at some point. When's the last time you went on the kill stream?
Recently, I think.
I haven't seen the shenanigans. I know they're getting a lot of top tier guests. I saw Mint Salad on there, so obviously he's getting the best of the best. But I just haven't made time. Justin Roiland for 5. Vito can't put the fork down with a miracle drug, but passes judgment on a chemically addicted Ralph. Well, let's just say Vito loses 2, may be in effect.
My girlfriend had a penis for 5. Biggest problem, the cost of sending a message to this big man child. Corn Pop for 2, Tweety Bird. Justin Bruddock for 2. Ralph, do what you need to do. Smiley face. My ex-girlfriend has a penis for 2. Vito Burns. Imagine the chicharron smell. Trap the Destroyer for 5. Man, I love Rick Bastardson. My girlfriend has
the
a
Rick
penis.
Bastardson plush has I don't know where that's going.
For 2, Vito, how did L.A. burn with the wooden doors? Potato for 105 for 5. Hey, Dick, I was able to watch your Dr. Phil episode recently, and it was hilarious. Top-tier comedy. Thank you. Rug for 5. Vito, I work at a bank and called a client who lived across the 405 from the Woodley fire. Am I an idiot?
I don't know. Probably.
Dean Shock for 5. Thanks for the laughs, boys. How do you think Aaron will do in his 1 versus 5 boxing match at Hackamania?
Has Aaron agreed to box at Hackamania? Did he say he's coming to Hackamania?
Probably.
I mean, Aaron would go to Hackamania. Like, he absolutely would. He probably maybe should, I guess. I've heard, okay, again, this is all of Carl's promos. Every one of his clips starts with, Nick Rekieta might be there.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how true that is, but...
Nick Rekieta wants you to use promo code BIGGEST.
He does want you to use promo code BIGGEST.
Hot Fart Dinkeldorf for 5. Shout out to my close friend Nicholas Gerson.
Don't. Whatever.
What?
Well, Nick G. Whatever. Last name Gers, first name Nick.
Oh.
That
doesn't spell that, though.
Well, he's trying to get there. You're right.
Oh, okay. Hope you boys have a great rest of your show. Thank you. Hot Fart Dinkeldorf for 5. Yeah, as a euphemism, okay.
And then he explained
To be fair, for 5. Didn't think I could despise Stinky Vito more until his fire selfies. Shameful. You can't buy
Well,
clocks.
I can always disappoint you in new and exciting ways.
My ex-girlfriend has a penis for 2. Baby arm. Grillcast for 2. Ralph Emil is a rock star. Stop sober shaming him. The ex-girlfriend has a penis for 2. Get wrecked, fat boy.
I don't care if Ralph does drugs. He doesn't need to call me a pedophile because of it. That doesn't fucking follow.
Jab City for 3.
He can do drugs and also not call me a pedophile.
Give up on the comics. Sell the Super Killer IP to the Rippaverse.
Hey, that could be fun.
They're gonna nail it. Me, 412-0-for-2. Vito, did you try handing the
fire a Pepsi? Terrible joke.
Yeah.
Gay bitch 4000 for 7. Donate Super Killer to the victims. Jeez, my Pocketsville Vito for 2. The fire stuff is cool, Vito. Thank you. My ex-girlfriend had a penis for 2. Says baby arm. Drunken Atheist Studio for 2. If the power goes out, I just hang out in my car. Zeta Quincel for 2. Dad, when will Uncle Ralph come back? We'll see. Potato 105 for a huge 65. Hey, Dick, please cover the lug on the right with a thick wall of fog.
Okay, well, I got to plug it in then.
Diamond G for 2 says, hit me up for Super Killer's release date. LJ Clavarino for 5. Dick, when you receive your child, will you eat the placenta for nutrients or sell it on the black market?
Oh, God.
Corn Pop for 2 with a
chicken.
It looks like a chicken peeing in a cup. Super chicken. He did that twice. Thank you, Corn Pop. One of the most devastating villains in the Biden verse, of course. Let's see. Walter for 2, your guys' chemistry has been on lately. Good job. I'm getting a lot of comments saying, Vito's funnier than he's ever been. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are.
I'm nailing it.
No more Vito Wars.
No more Vito Wars. There were no Vito Wars, okay?
Oh, God. Okay.
Look, the Vito Wars, I don't know what those were. It was a long...
Texting me a lot in a row?
I'm not texting you a lot.
More than twice in a row?
Just text me back. You see, here's the thing. You don't understand that you drive people insane sometimes.
Why? I don't want to talk to you.
Why?
Because I'm just doing other stuff.
But it would be one thing to say, I don't want to talk to you, but then you'll, tweet, this little fucking thing,
What? Am I tweeting?
You were tweeting, all this little,
You don't think it's odd that texting obsessively and showing up unannounced is, a common theme here?
Okay.
You don't see it?
Yeah, I do. Here's the thing. I understand who you are. Okay?
Someone who's doing other things.
I know you're doing other things. I got it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay? And I got to deal with my own shit, and you don't want to be a part of it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's say, yeah.
Even when
Understatement.
Even when, you kind of go and make yourself a part of it and do, little,
same thinking.
Little
it's
things.
the same thinking.
You go,
do you see that? Do you see that it's the same thinking?
This will be funny, to just kind of, fuck with him a little bit and then, not talk to him or whatever else. And that's fine. I get it. I'll figure it out. We're having a lot of fun.
It's remarkable that the same behavior can be caused by totally one valid thing and one totally invalid thing, isn't it? Emotion.
I'm having a lot of fun with this show. And obviously Trump won, which I think has made you happier. But I don't even know. You're mad about other stuff.
Like what?
The H-1Bs.
Yeah, that's bad.
Although now you got it. And see, now I'm worried, is Dick Masterson going to lose his edge? You got a kid on the way.
Oh, yeah.
Locking you're just solidifying.
I'm going to lose my edge.
Relationships at home.
People getting old usually get so much happier.
How happy?
Having no sleep. Having no sleep for a year straight.
I think of you as a happy guy, though. You seem pretty. You're not happy, but you're content.
I'm just fucking busting with joy over here. I'm like a black woman in a politics.
I mean,
just fucking jizzing joy every which way.
I'd say the most.
I'm the mayor, and I'm black.
Well, I think the thing for you is, you have a lot of friends who have met with a lot of hardship this year or the past year,
Yeah.
Like Nick Rekieta, you were very torn up about that. It was obviously weighing on you.
Yeah.
Everybody else is fine, and nothing's happening with anybody else.
Yeah.
So, I feel like you got a weight on your shoulder. You got a lot of weight holding you down.
What's funny is it only gets worse.
What, life?
Yeah. It's just more and more people succumb to drugs and addiction.
Yeah.
And then you're dead.
And you can't, replace them.
You can't replace them. It's too late.
Yeah, you're not going to make new friends or something.
No, and they're worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they'll also just start doing shit that you're like, well, it's obvious that you're fucking things up. So, I mean, I don't even care anymore.
Well, but
I just have my family.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Yeah,
you got the family
that's
going.
all you can control.
Well, you are a lucky guy. 'Cause you're shackled together. I guess I would just say, obviously Sean left, your other show.
Oh,
there.
yeah, he's making the right move.
But you still get to be friends with him, though, so that's almost okay.
But what are friends, if you're not doing something, if you're not doing something regularly that's, business oriented, then what are you doing? When do you see each other? Almost never.
Yeah. Well, I've said, maybe we should organize more group excursions, and I think we're going to start setting up something like that.
I'll be busy.
See, this is the problem.
And then I'll get 6 texts about it.
Well, I'm going to say, I think you would be good to get out of the house. We could go. We should see a movie. We don't even have to review it. You want to go see a movie?
Why the fuck would I want to see a movie?
Well, what do you want to do for fun?
Just to be on the computer.
How was your Pokemon tournament?
Only 2 people showed up.
Were they? What age were they?
Adults.
So it was 3 grown men looking at Pokemon cards, going, "Well,
my nephew. He was playing them, and I was like, all right, that's good. I'm just gonna sit here and make sure no one's.
What did the winner get?
Nothing. There was no tournament. Just total bust.
We had talked about doing a biggest problem Magic tournament. We could still do that.
That we can do.
Okay,
that we can do.
That would be a bunch of people getting together, having a group event.
Good. That's good.
I talked about we could get a little stupid trophy or something.
No. Okay, you can do
a little trophy. I'll get a little trophy.
Do whatever you want. You were talking about cards, like custom cards, and no.
The first one can be simple, but I could think it could be a thing that could grow. It could be fun.
But you add this shit, and then you can't do stuff that needs to get done. That's the issue. You got to only do the stuff that needs to get done.
For the love of God,
first.
when I bring up, could we do a fun social thing?
And let's print, because I see your comic. I see how you're running your fucking comic.
Comic's great.
It's not going great.
It's going great.
There's lunchboxes and custom cards and shit, and there's no fucking comic.
I'm just saying, if we had yo-yos and pogs as part of the Magic tournament,
first
people would enjoy it
yo-yo
more.
Magic tournament.
Okay, let's do it this way.
Challenge coin
Let's
tournament.
do a very simple thing.
Hang out with Carl before the Magic tournament.
Shut the fuck up. That's Carl's thing. So if you're going to give me shit, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, okay.
That's my Carl at Night Under the Stars. Okay. So he's doing a Magic tournament. You said you might know a location. You want to do it at a bar?
Fable. Yeah, you got to do it at a bar.
Okay. I was just confused because I was like, a bar's going to let us take over the tables and play Magic cards?
Yeah, for drinking, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'll ask, but yeah.
Well,
what are they going to do, kick us out?
Yeah. Okay, well, let's figure out how to do it. Actually, the new set is coming out soon, so we can do it with the new set. That would be fun.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
We're going to try and do it, and you said you wanted to do draft, right?
Got to be draft, yeah.
It doesn't have to be draft.
Yeah, it has to be draft with people who aren't, like, familiar with Magic. Because there's some people who have never played or are playing after a long period.
No, but I was saying sealed is probably the easiest, but sealed's less skill-based.
What? What's sealed?
Sealed would be you hand everybody 6 packs and tell them to make a deck.
No, that's too hard. Draft is easier.
That is way less hard than draft.
Draft is way easier. Then you got to pick, and you're getting one by one.
Yeah, it adds a step.
Okay. No, sealed is bullshit.
I agree that sealed is bullshit, but it's not because it's complicated.
It's because it's complicated.
That's retarded. You're retarded.
Draft is better.
Draft is infinitely more complicated than sealed, but that's good because it's a better
everybody
form.
gets it.
Okay,
You're just looking at one card.
We're going to get a bunch of boxes of the new set. Everybody pays for their packs and a little extra for prize support.
A little something for the yo-yos.
It's not yo-yos. You'll win. The winner will get a box of cards.
Winner gets a yo-yo.
The winner gets a box.
A box
probably.
of yo-yos.
Sure, you get a box of yo-yos. Who fucking cares?
And a Vito plushie.
And a Vito plush and a Dick plush and whatever the fuck else.
A lock of hair.
Why not a lock of hair? Get it graded. All right. Did you see the guys freaking out about the graded baseball card that's worth like $1 billion or whatever? Like
what do you mean?
The patch card. I've been getting texts from Randy going, "You hear about this patch card?" I'm like, "No."
What's
and
that?
There's some new baseball rookie that's like the hot shit rookie.
Oh.
And Topps has a deal where for his first game he has to go out there wearing a special patch they made just for that game.
And then sell it?
And then they take the patch and they put it on a card and they sell it. Okay. Everyone's going, "Oh my God, I gotta get that." And I go, "Why? That is the most wholly manufactured fucking, it's not like even a real thing. It's like a thing they made up. The Topps 1-of-1
patch. What the fuck are you talking about? That's the whole industry.
Right, but that's like the most blatant retarded form of it.
It's the most of it that what it is. A collectible that was made a collectible on purpose, and there's only one of it.
That's awful. That's stupid.
How is that better than the cards that they're making only one of?
Well, because look, like with Pokemon cards, they were supposed to be to play a game, supposedly.
Okay, that's not
right
remotely.
Okay, all sports
relevant.
cards are kind of stupid, but at that point, I'm like, why would you care about that at all? Like, why would you not
Because
just...
there's only one of it, and it's like touched the game. These people are like in love with baseball.
Okay, but if you want...
Have you watched Field of Dreams?
But that was the point I made. I'm like, if you want...
Have you watched Field of Dreams?
Yes, like a million years ago.
Do you get Field of Dreams? Do you understand
If you build it, they'll come.
Do you get Field of Dreams? Do you get it?
Baseball is exciting for people and
get
ghosts.
Do you remember when the guy walked
Explain
off the
to me.
field and
Explain
turned
to
into
me.
an old man
Right.
and then had to go to hell and couldn't play baseball
I don't
anymore
think he
for
went
some
to hell.
reason? Do you remember that?
I don't remember that part of
You don't
Field of
remember when
Dreams.
he
You lost the game, so now you go to hell.
didn't lose the game? He had to,
If you lose on
he
the
had to
Field
get
of Dreams,
the hot
you
dog
get
out of the little
dragged to
girl's
hell.
throat, which was weird.
I don't remember that part. I don't remember the part where they had to play baseball against Satan or whatever.
They didn't play baseball against. That was in Ghostbusters, the animated series,
All
where
right.
Winston has to play baseball against
But my
the
point
demons,
was-
or they would take over the earth for 5,000 years.
So if you want something to touch the game, right?
He's playing shortstop.
Great. I
Egon
got
says,
it.
"Where's Winston?" Shortstop.
For 1,000 years.
And the demons are cheating. You don't remember that episode? Did you
didn't-
even get that episode?
How many fucking seasons of the Ghostbusters animated series was there?
2.
I just remember going, why does Egon have white hair? He didn't have white hair in the fucking
Blonde.
movie.
He does not white.
Well, it was blonde or white or whatever.
very-
It was a very light blonde.
Very light blonde. Because it looks cool.
Yeah. I said, why does he sound like? Why does that one guy sound like Garfield? The point I was trying to say is, if you want something to touch the game, yeah, why not knock out one of the guy's teeth? Isn't that the same thing?
Yeah. That'd be
Yeah.
awesome. They
So
get
if
that
you
teeth regrowing stuff
Well,
now.
why don't they just? Yeah, why don't they like I don't know, cut off his fucking ear and put it on a card?
Okay. Because that's already been done. Just be a Van Gogh ripoff card.
Something that
These guys like patches
something
and
that
stuff,
touched
you
the
know?
game. But you can get like actual like bats and like a baseball makes more sense to me. The guys who want like a baseball from the game.
Nah, because this was made...
Why would you want a patch?
Because it's like military, ish.
But why would the price of a baseball is like they don't get up that high unless it's like a crazy
Probably they go through 1 million baseballs every game. There's only one patch. Don't you
There's
get
only
it?
one patch.
You didn't see Field of Dreams. I don't think you even saw it. You just saw the trailer or something.
So why doesn't he go out with like a stick up his asshole, and then when the game ends, he can pull the stick out of his butt
That's
and
what
go,
you would.
"This was my stick."
This is why you
It's
guys
$1
lost
million.
the election. It's because it's always gay shit. You take something like baseball, Field of Dreams.
Why
which
does
you
he
don't
piss
get,
in a cup
and you
midway
think
through
of
in the seventh inning?
and
Why
shoving
does he
shit up your
piss in a
ass?
cup and go, "This was my magic piss
This
from the
is
first
liberal
baseball game"?
shit.
It's
This
the
is why
same
the city's
shit.
burning down.
If anything, it came out of his body. I would rather have
You
his
would-
piss than a fucking.
You would open it up
patch.
and see the patch and go, "Why isn't this a black woman, lesbian? Why can't this be a baseball
I just
lesbian?
don't. It doesn't make any fucking sense. Who cares?
How come there's no super killer patch?
patch was out there on the field.
Why don't you
It was
draw
on
the patch
field.
in the
It was
comic?
out there when he was swinging for the ball. He was wearing that patch.
People love that shit. You know that they do.
I know, but that is like moronic. As a guy who collects
That's not
shit,
moronic.
That's
No.
moronic.
That's the most best version of that.
I'd rather have a life-size mother's milk than that fucking. Have you seen those giant Funko Pop statues? They're like the size of a man. We gotta get
Mannequins?
a mother's milk made. No, like actual like Funko Pop. At the mall, at the Santa Anita Mall, there's a store that only sells Funko Pops. It's disgusting.
Really?
Dude, it's huge. They have like a bajillion. I actually should check how many mother's milks they got.
Okay,
But they
I'll
also
call
have
them
giant
tomorrow.
8-foot-tall statues of them. God of Sleep for 2. Can you do raffles on Discord? Maybe.
Yeah, that's different.
That's
probably.
above board.
That's
yeah.
different.
Walter for 2. You guys, chemistry. Yeah, we said that. Wowza Kadowza for 5. Milo's on Pod Awful right now. As a producer of this show, we don't want him as a guest.
Okay.
Joe Cool for 10. Richard is mean. Vito, you're mean to so many of his friends. And always takes shots over nothing. Then you go and suck up to the big guys, but not too big like Mr. Beast. Insane of you to call that out.
Yeah.
Beach Hook for 10.
It is.
My buddy's Airbnb said no ejaculating in the hot tub. They don't know.
They don't
know.
They got cameras in it. They got 6 cameras in every hot tub in Airbnb.
Potato for 10. Get on the scale, mate. Straight beans for 3. Yaira 1, 1 million in 24 hours. Yaira 2, 120K. Uh-oh. Yeah, the
Cold-
Yaira hype
It's a
seemed to
cold
die
spring
off.
for Yaira.
Gamer Dude 23 for 2. Of course, Vito has cats. And Shit Lips for 5. Thanks, Maddox, for springing for the fireproof bunker.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Got a couple more super chats here. Here we go. Potato for 2 says, I've been had. Justin Roiland for 5. In all honesty, see if Ralph's open to going to the Serenity Lodge for rehab. Got me sobered up in California, and the patients I was with were chill. I think we would have to find him rehab in Mexico, which I don't think they have.
I'm not part of like a Let's Fix Addicts club. I guess a lot of people are, but I'm not.
But who's going to fix him if not you, Dick?
Nobody.
Maybe his audience will spring for it.
Yeah. Go for it.
Maybe we can gamify it. You know, we had Vito loses. We could have Ralph stops stuffing Xanax down his throat.com and with a smart contract for that.
They got scientists making Xanax. We're not scientists.
Wait, Clipsommer for 5 says they brought up Vito taking pictures of burnt houses in the most recent PKA. It made Kyle sad, but Woody and Taylor thought it was funny. Okay, well, that's good.
They're fucked.
I love those guys. Dead Cat for 10. Alex Rosen doesn't like the newly pet game because Alex isn't as funny. That's true.
Yeah.
He tries, but it's usually embarrassing. Not always, but usually.
I couldn't believe he said that.
On the John for 5, last I heard, Colin Schumacher had to stop the newly pet game for a while after a contestant Minecrafted himself.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Jihad Obad for 2. How'd y'all like Nosferatu?
Excellent
Cool. I liked
movie.
I liked the vampires. Okay, well,
right.
that's the show, everybody. I guess we got nothing else to do. I'll just head out the door. It's not like there's any other addictions that need addressing as part of a scripted comedy
What's the
bit.
game where we smash all the toys?
I don't care what
Come on, man! The streets are back for the boys! What's in the box? You know you want it! So get on the scale or I smash it to shit! Vito's booty, Vito's booty, Vito's... Oh, I forgot my fucking hat!
Well, what's it gonna be?
Oh, hi,
What's
Maddie.
it gonna be, Vito?
Hi, Maggie.
I don't know.
What's it gonna be?
I'm playing with a dog now.
What's it gonna be, Vito?
Well,
what's
let's
it gonna
see
be?
here. Let's see.
What's it gonna be, Vito?
Let's see here.
What's it gonna be?
I mean, I promised to give away Mother's Milk, so I almost need more of them. But I guess if they're smashed, it's still useful.
The smash ones, honestly,
The smash
are
ones are
better.
probably better. Well, I want to. All right, hold. Stop for a second.
You got one more.
Hold on.
What do you get? A speech?
Hold on. I don't have a speech.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
I got to think about how to say this. I want to build up a surprise.
What?
I want to build up a surprise.
Okay.
So I'm going to say I don't want you guys to know my weight.
Okay.
Because I'm building towards something.
Okay.
I'm building towards a big reveal.
Okay.
That's going to
So we're gonna smash it?
So we're going to smash it.
All right. Well, shocker.
Oh, it's another one of these fucking things.
It's one of these.
Why are you guys buying
Watch
them
your
from-
hands! Watch your hands!
Don't fucking do it!
But I have bad news.
What? No!
You see, I saw you. I saw you.
Hold on.
It was such a rough day.
Hold on. Stop. Okay, let's make a deal.
I think, a certain someone won his court case recently with a coward known as Eric July. And a long time ago, he sent in this, a signed Gaia's Cradle, which, as you can see, has the stamp, the QR code.
Bro.
Now, I don't know what kind of, I don't know what sort of magic
stop.
this is.
Bro, that is a signed Gaia's Cradle.
What does that mean
That
for
means
the people at home?
That is an $800 magic card, okay?
It says it's void if damaged. Something is voided. What do you think that means?
Why do you do this to me?
Do you?
You finally did it. You finally got me. I can't even do anything. There's nothing I can do.
What
are you doing?
I don't know if now it could be fake. I don't know.
I know it's not.
I don't know. But the guy who sent it in recently won his
Court case.
So
this is.
So you kind of should have seen it coming, if I'm honest with you.
Bro, you can't destroy a signed Gaia's Cradle. We're gonna get everyone's gonna be so pissed at me. I'll get on the. Oh, fuck. fucking shit, dude. Come on! What are you doing to it? Don't fuck. Oh my god, that's like $800. It's literally signed by the artist of the Gaia's Cradle. This is like not cool. People are gonna be really pissed about this. Stop.
You should have gone on the scale.
I mean, like I have to abide by the rules of the fucking thing. I can't. Oh, don't rip it! 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 Oh god, I can't even watch, dude. Please, oh fucking, don't do it! Don't fucking rip it! Do something. I don't know. There's got to be like a respectful way to do this.
Does chat think I should? What does chat think I should do?
I don't
What
know,
does
man.
chat think I should do?
I don't know, man. It's the one thing I wanted the whole fucking time. You guys gave me 2 fake Gaia's Cradles. You guys gave me 2 fake Gaia's Cradles. And now the signed one. It's signed by fucking, what is it, Mark Zug?
Who is it?
Who's it signed?
Mark Zug? Who's that?
He's the artist of Gaia's Cradle.
He is?
Yeah, and he's gonna.
All right. I'm not gonna rip
this.
it. I'm not gonna rip it.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you gonna? Stop! Fuck! Stop! 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 Come on! Put it out! Put it out! Put it out! Put it out! That's $800 up in flame. That's fucked, dude. Oh my fucking. Great. It's kind of fitting with the fires, isn't it? It's just gone. It's not even salvageable.
Do you want the QR code that shows
yeah,
it's
to
a real?
show it was an authentic Gaia's Cradle. The one magic card that I've wanted for the past 2 fucking.
I tricked you.
I'm gonna get so much shit for this. I'm gonna get so much shit from this. All the fucking magic blogs are gonna be talking about how we destroyed a Gaia's Cradle because a pirate wanted to make a fucking joke.
Arr! Can you believe that Riley won twice this year already?
It's the big winner. You really nailed it.
You have to say Riley's the winner.
Riley's the winner today. he got me.
I still have plenty of more good stuff, though.
No, you don't.
Don't you worry
Shut
about
the
it.
fuck
I've
up.
got plenty of good stuff from Japan. A lot of pedophile stuff that looks fun that you would
I
like.
can't believe we just burned $800 for this retarded
Because you didn't want to
comedy
weigh
bit.
yourself. Because you didn't want to weigh yourself. That's why, because you're an addict. You're a food
Because you keep giving me fucking mother's milk. I don't want fucking mother's milk. Okay,
You got
given
a
me
mother's milk.
for like 20 fucking episodes. I can't believe. It's a sign. The worst part is it's signed. So there's like way less of those than the regular one.
Yeah,
If it was a
there
regular
is
one,
way
it
less
would have
of them.
actually been like almost okay.
Look at how expensive the box is that it came in.
Yeah, I know. That's the official
That's
eBay
the
box
official eBay box.
that they have to authenticate the card.
Wow.
At least I'm getting $6 a month. At least I raised the Patreon. Then I'll fucking god damn it.
This is what you get for taking a picture in front of that guy's house that was on fire.
Oh man, this hurts so fucking bad. That's so fucked. God damn it, dude. And I'm gonna have to wake up to. Here's the worst part. I'm gonna have to wake up to everyone going, a priceless piece of magic history was destroyed because a fat guy wouldn't get on a
He
scale.
wouldn't get on a scale. We told him to do it, but he wouldn't do it.
And for those of you wondering, it's not fake. It was in the eBay authentication case. That's it. Oh my god. Great. Wonderful. Yeah, put it in the card saver.
Well, I want you to have a keepsake.
Great. When I show up in my next Magic tournament, they go, hey, how come half your Gaia's Cradle is missing? I'll go, well, it's a fun story about that.
Wait a minute. Maybe you could still fix it with that guy you're always telling me to watch.
Yeah, I'll put a little bit of Kurt's card care on there. I'm sure it can fix the fact that half the card has now been burnt to ash. I'm sure Kurt's card care is going to help out. Oh, God. See, I knew you were going to get me one of these days. I just didn't think it would be today. I thought I had more time.
I knew the Ralph stuff would throw you off your game.
I got too cocky.
Pirates win again. Yo ho yo. Pirates like for me. Vito's card has been destroyed. I burnt it up, yo-ho! Riley wins, his case dismissed. Eric July is a bitch! Yo-ho, yo-ho! Pirates like
I
for
hate
me.
this bit. I hate this show. I hate everything. I'm just never... Okay. I would like to apologize to the Magic the Gathering community. The pirate tricked me. That is my only
See, because I put the mother's milk on top.
Yeah.
You see that part?
Yeah. You really got me with that.
Because it would put your brain in a state where you're like, oh, okay, whatever. And then I hit you with the trauma.
This sucks so much. This sucks so much.
That's all you wanted. That's all you've been wanting the whole time.
I hope Riley gets a W out of this. He deserves one. As long as Riley's happy, that's all that matters.
But Vito War's over. Long live peace for 1,000 years.
1,000 years. Everybody won except Vito, the way it should be.
I'll win again.
I'm going to go develop an addiction now. I'm going to go sink into the bottle.
Goodbye, everyone.
Fuck this show.
Go to
Fuck you.
patreon.com/biggest
Leave me alone.
problem. We need money.
Hackamania, promo code biggest.